All right, what's up, DOT community? This is Jaeger, and we're gonna go in and just get some more grind going. Hopefully, get a chance to run some more stuff. I'm gonna open up Discord tonight, so I'll be putting that over in the chat. Or if you want to join my Discord, I'm pretty sure you can go ahead and just throw in the bot command exclamation point Discord, and that should pretty much get it covered. But just to make sure, I'm going to go ahead and get that started. Anyone is welcome to join the stream Discord tonight. In fact, I would love it if you did, because my goal is to try to test some new sound that we've got going on. And I don't know, just kind of see how that goes. Yada, yada, yada. Some more of that stuff. Probably going to have to swap out that good old thumbnail a little bit later on, but didn't feel like doing it now. Just felt like kind of jumping on it and going live. Hopefully your grind is going pretty well. Good gaming to you all. But let's kind of get a few things going. I'm actually trying to run just a few different things today. Let's just crank that down a little bit. There we go. And kind of see how that goes. Oddly enough, I can't find my own live stream to tune into. There we go. So, Ether, what's going on, bud? How's it going, man? Looking forward to maybe gaming with you again sometime soon. Lawrence Wicks, what's going on in Extinction? How's it going? Let's try this. Volume's kind of low. All right. Let me see if I turn that up. Let me know if that's any better, if I got to turn that up. I've tried doing a few new audio settings, so I'm trying to see if hopefully that helps out with a few things like capturing oh shit, don't knock over the beer. Capturing Discord, actually. The question is, what did I do with my other headset? I should throw that other headset in and kind of give it a listen. So I'm going to count on you guys to actually help me out with some of the audio, because I can't find my other earbuds to... Oh, they're right there. Give it a shot. Jump on into it. Let's just throw up the little game progress here. I haven't done a whole lot of souls since I last did some grind on the live stream. That sounds like that's actually a little bit better, so... Better. Cool. Just had to tune that up. We'll see. I'm going to bump up the other desktop. So yet again, if anyone wants to jump in on Discord, hopefully Nightbot does his thing. If not, I'm going to go ahead and just grab my Discord link, throw it in there. What the hell? Let's get it going. And like I said, we're going to do some good old grinding. And I'm in Discord. We'll see. I just want to create an invite. Yeah. That's all right. I'm going to just steal it. So, well, damn it. There we go. Just give me a stupid invite. All right. Discord, you're stupid. Whatever. Guys, jump on over to my Discord. There should be a link somewhere and all that kind of good crap. So, yeah, whatever. With that, let's just actually stay focused here, shall we? We are going to be just grinding for some more souls. I'm going to try to keep an eye on chats and all that kind of good stuff. Just seeing if some of this new stuff... again, like I said, my big thing is actually seeing if I can get that audio to kind of catch up. Sounds like my audio is doing okay. I'll throw this back in if we get some people on Discord. Boom. Beast of the Storm Part 2 live stream. Let's see what we got going on. We are sitting at rank 1 in the Alliance. That's still doing pretty well. I'm at 7,000 souls. We're going to see if we can kind of keep hustling out a little bit. I'm going to try to see if I can just use the gems that I have on hand. That's probably all I'll use today, actually. See if 30,000 gems can get me going. Hopefully we've got some, whatever. Good pulls, 3 stars. We're going to do some token pulls. I forgot to do them on the last stream. I said I was going to. I forgot to do it, so I'm going to do it now. And keep it going. So where did we leave off last stream? The last reward we had was Moroc's necklace. So we've got that sitting in there. We're kind of picking up at the 7,000 mark and moving through. So we've got Epic Token ahead of us, another Storm Token, some more Portal Stones, and we're moving into Moroc's, which 5,000 souls, I think, pretty reasonable for us to expect to get to Morocco here. Uh, with that, I've already used, I think, somewhere around 10 to 15,000 gems just to get here. I was somewhere near 40,000 in the get-go. So we're gonna work it. We're gonna be grinding. I'm gonna be playing for a while. Where I'm at right now, I'm in California, so it's only about 6:15 right now. I know normally I'm tuning in East Coast time, so I know it's about 9 o'clock over there. But that gives us time to do this grind. The only problem is I've got some, as you can tell, the lighting is going to kind of keep fluctuating because like the sun's going down, that's going on. I've got this one really crappy light like right above me. I don't know. We'll see. That's pretty terrible. But we'll see how that goes. Kind of keep it going. It's really bright. It's hotel lighting. Let's just hope hotel Wi-Fi keeps up with us and kind of keeps that going. So, like I said, we're just gonna do some grind. We're gonna kind of talk. I got a few things I definitely want to talk about when it comes to this event, and even more so about Stormtaur some more. A lot of people talking about it. There's a couple more videos have dropped recently about it by some other DOT creators, and just kind of just get that vibe. What's happening, how are people feeling about it? Have you gone for them yet? I really don't like kind of how warm that's sitting on my face, but we'll see. And just get some more opinions. Like I said, I would absolutely love it if um, people want to jump in on Discord, share their opinions. I said it'll be a big help to me because I've got a brand new kind of audio setup that I'm hoping Discord will be caught a little bit more. And that's that. So without further delay, let's take a look where we're sitting at 859, about almost 60,000, well, 59,100 ish souls above. I got a bit more to go. So let's grab a couple more lands, a couple more ping pong. I'm just gonna grab all four of these. Definitely want to know how your guys is, kind of how your grind has been going. Look at it, Lutz is already kicking up there, but hey, all right. Same thing as usual, guys. Holla at y'all. We're live on YouTube, we're live on Nemo, and we're live on Twitch. So I'm gonna try to keep up any comments and all that kind of good stuff. But hey, it's Saturday night. We're streaming. Cheers, y'all. Let's get this grind going. I have no snacks. I just ate. So all I have are drinks. See how that goes. Alina and Kobar. Oh, easy. Edge of the desk. Alina and Kobar. Yip, yip, yip. Now let's go ahead and set these lands up for ping pong. I'm gonna just set up the VP as ping pong too. If people end up taking it, I really don't care. It's all right. Delphira, sure, why not? She's not an Omega. Boom, perfect, just fine. Solgar will be good. Yep, we got no more of that. And one more. What do we got happening here? How about Stormboar? Boom, perfect. Great, great, great. Here we go. So, let's go find us some lands. Just try to get a few quick ones off. Try to throw some grind in here real quick. Kick that out a little bit more. Level 17s. I think that'll be okay. Because let's see. Not going to run with... I was taking a look at him. Who am I running with? I want to run with Hell. Level 23. I've got no boosts on her. I think I've got a 1-star left over that I was too tired to use the other day. There we go. I really want to see that Celestial Guide a little bit more. I see there's some multi-signals on that one there, right? Anyways, Let's just run this. 56 a battle. Let's get it going. Oh, there we go. Nightbot finally woke up and threw the Discord link in there. So fantastic. For those of you, I threw it up over on YouTube. If you want it on Twitch, I think I've got my Nightbot connected over there. But if not, you know, I could certainly pop that up for anyone that decides to jump in. Kind of might be hanging out. There we go. All right, just gonna go ahead and auto run this. But guys, I mean, come on, how's it going? Right? How's everyone doing with this kind of event so far? How have your opinions been going from start to end of this event? Are you feeling any different, better, worse, the same, indifferent about where Stormtaur kind of lays? I actually just watched Godan's video. I thought it was actually really well done. You know, he brought up and read the comment on his video of exactly kind of how I feel about this. And I think a lot of more people just need to kind of like chill the fuck out. Is not every Titan has to be straight up boss level. Not every Titan has to be the Chronos killer, the Valorn killer, the Horde killer. Like, it's okay to get a Titan that's half decent at best. Like, it's okay to have an event that doesn't have every relic. That's crazy, because like at first we'll complain that we don't have enough relic room, and then we'll say there's no relics in here for me to get. Don't get them, right? That's all that there is. You know, if you don't like the event, just don't participate. It doesn't have to become a bitch fest for everyone would be like, this event. Just sit out, man. Chill out. It's a video game, right? That's what it's all about. If you don't like that the relic has a certain skill on it, just chill. So I thought Godan actually did a really nice job on that video, just saying like, hey, look at, he took on Chronos, and he made the same point that I made in my video a couple days ago, was if he takes on troops at the same level, he can get the job done, right? And there are plenty of new players, mid-tier level players, that still need Titans that can get the job done. They haven't been here for every single Titan. Not every event has to be for the players that are already near or at mid-game. So just to, roll in some opinion here. So it, I think that's just kind of part of it, just chilling, going into the game, playing the events you want to play, passing on the ones you don't. Don't let it get to you. That's what it's all about, man. 2-star XP. I'm happy with that as a battle drop. It's all good. Lost a few troops. I think I got to pump out a few Storm Maidens. My hell here is definitely not, fail-proof. And I'm going to try to just stay on top of doing these auto raids a little bit more. Not going to worry too much. No, you cannot take on Spearman all by yourself. So, yeah, that's what it's all about. Depending on how long we go with a number of these hours worth of streaming, my goal is to just kind of like sit, chill, just play for a little bit. See if we can do a token an hour. Kind of see how that goes. I was listening to that. Good. Just checking, make sure that music's kind of coming through. Like I said, I've got an all new audio setup. I'm using some digital audio cables here, and trying to make sure I capture the right sound coming in. So I'm watching my audio come through, trying to watch my meters and kind of gauge where that's at. Make sure that's not either drowning out my voice or my voice isn't drowning that out, and it's good balance with it. Seems like it's doing okay from what I was just watching, and kind of keep that rolling. So, yeet, yeet, yeet. Let's keep it going. What else do we have? I just lost my persons. Level 16s will work. Definitely not as effective. Against but granted, Storm Maidens have like their weakness was designed. The devs straight up said their weakness is designed to be not as effective against battalions. I mean, you could definitely tell there's been some tweaking there recently that makes them even a little less effective. But I don't mind it because Storm Maidens, they've got no problem against the Panthers, the Goliaths, really. The battalions are their weakness, and I kind of, for me personally, I actually like that because that it kind of helps keep and maintain a little bit of balance. I'm not going to say it is balanced, but I am going to say it. Why did I come all the way back to me? I don't know. It it's a work in progress. Let's just keep it at that, right? What's up, Brain? How's it going? Sound good, homie. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I was trying I was trying to jump in on your stream earlier, but I was still kind of on the tail end of work and I didn't get a chance to hop in there. I've got a game that I want you to check out though. I think it is in beta still right now. But I know that you're digging like your again, I know that's kind of more switch geared, but I know you're an iPad player as well. And since you're doing those whole like level type things, like you play the level designs, I've got a game that I think might be up your alley, something that you might be interested in. I'm trying to think of the name. I think it's called Monolith. Very cool looking game. I jumped in on the beta. I haven't actually even played it yet, but the whole purpose of that game is to it's not about beating each other. It's about designing challenging levels for each other to play. So for army and units versus battalion troops, like archer army and militia army instead of battalion troops. Great to see someone live streaming the event here. I touch. Yo, what's going on? What's up? What are the best possible skills you could hope for on Stormtaur, and what skills are you hoping for? The best possible. I'm always one of those people that's going to say like the best possible. I don't crunch the numbers, so I'm not going to say that I know what the best number-wise is. But it's also, I believe that the word best is always a bit subjective, to be quite honest. It's like versus the relics that you have in your own play style. Like one person might want really high crit, while another person prefers really high damage. There's a lot of subjective stuff. So I'm not. It's hard to just be like, this is probably the best. If you look at numbers, like someone will always say, oh, this is the best because the numbers, blah, blah, blah. We had a really good conversation with Conclusive Ninja on stream 2 days ago. And like he makes a very good point, and it's one that I totally agree with, is that the numbers don't factor in sometimes the strategic play or the tactical, as he put it, types of maneuvers that, like with Omegas, it's not always the numbers because the Omegas can counter some of different numbers or change maybe how you kind of play with that. It's something that has to be considered. When you're looking at the skills, you've got Titan Critical, Titan AP. I like Critical a lot when it comes to skills, just because that can increase the amount of damage you put out. Now, with Critical, you also have to consider AP because high damage numbers don't make a major difference if you don't get that damage through. Yes, the higher the damage, the more that gets through. Like there's a little bit of check and balance that goes on there, but um, I like AP and I like critical over sometimes just straight pure damage because it's multiplicative and it better chances to pierce when you're talking maybe just straight standard skill boost there. Looking at that, so but I don't like being like, hey, this is the best skills, this is the best Titan, because there's a lot of factors that go into it tactically, especially this being an Omega. Some people will say, Jaeger, you're a dumbass. These are the best skills that you can get on Stormtaur. And that's fine. If there's something that works best for you, it's what it is. As long as I don't get damage against Titans, resist against Titans, like straight up, that's the ultimate concern to me. That's all that I'm really worried about. I don't want those. And I prefer to take armor piercing or critical over damage itself. If I can get a crit plus a damage, I'm pretty happy there. If I can get AP and a crit, like I'm okay there. So, that's just kind of what I put out there. That's that. Only doing 2 games on my channel right now, but like you, always looking. For sure, Brian. I'm pretty sure it's Monolith. I'll send you some details over on Discord. I got double armor piercing on my Stormtaur. Then, I mean, you'd have to take a look at then, of course, if you got double AP, is looking at where does that set you? How can you boost that? And then you really got to try to concentrate, I think, on your crit as well. Current iOS games in order of importance to me: Craft Warriors, Assassin's Creed, Metal Slug Infinity, State of Survival. I don't know State of Survival, but very good. Veranic, you started Raid, very nice. Raid, it's a fun game. Graphically, it looks really good. For me, I enjoyed it. I started playing it. I got a little deep into it. I think I went ahead and took it off my iPad, though, and the big reason for me taking Raid off was I like games that have a little bit of a social feature to it, that are not just, what on earth is just pinging like that in Discord. I like some of the games that have a little bit more collaborative effort towards it, or have a strong competitive nature to it. And Raid really wasn't like player based, except for maybe like team based, except for maybe I think like a couple of levels here or there. The other side to it was, at least as far as I worked into it, and it wasn't very real time. Like I do enjoy a good battle royale. There's 2 major battle royales that I'm playing right now. One being SMC, which I've got a few live streams of that. I like, although it is not the same game, I like the Titanfall-esque style that it has. I hate Frostfall. No, I love Frostfall. I hate Fortnite. Wow, those words came out wrong. I hate Fortnite. They added in the mix, and it's like very much like Respawn, Titanfall. Love that game. And SMC is a mecha-based game, like a Gundam meets Titanfall type thing. So I really enjoy that. That's a fun game. I've been playing that, and I absolutely in love with the game Frostfall. Let me make sure I say my words right here. I love Frostfall. It's a fun battle royale, and I love the devs are absolutely dope dudes, and they're slowly creeping forward in their soft launch, which is okay for me because like they are on top of it, like trying to make this as like they just want it to be a bang out game. They're doing it right, and I love it. So that's another fun game. I'm also playing. I can't wait for this game to just hit the US. It's going to be absolutely dope as hell. Is the Battle Prime? That's more like your Counter Strike 6 vs 6. Again, gives me those vibes. Counter Strike like old school Counter Strike. And Battlefield type vibes with the whole like kind of conquest feature. Get away from them, Imperials, dumbass. So get him before that storm. There we go. Okay, damage negated. So, Frantic, you're doing it for the individual play. So, like, see, that's a big plus. The individual play, I guess it just, like, Raid, it's a good game. I really can't say anything bad about the game. It just got a little repetitive for me. So, I touch, thank you so much for the in-depth answer. Love your advice. I didn't know or think you can get DAT or AT on Stormtaur, but it'll be damaged next update. Now, I'm not saying that you can get DAT or RAT on Stormtaur. I'm just saying in general, those are skills that as long as it's not that, I'm pretty happy. I'm not saying, to be quite honest, I don't know all of Stormtaur's skill roll abilities. I don't know what the matches could be. In general, I'm just saying that is one, like, those are the types of things that I like to try to avoid, DAT or RAT. But on my Stormtaur, like, I'm pretty happy with the one that I had on my test account. And he had armor piercing and critical. I was okay with those. I thought they were pretty decent. Look at that over there. That I think that's what they're kind of giving away. Why do fries taste better on the car ride home? Brain, so true. And here's the thing: is especially McDonald's fries. Like, getting those things fresh in the car, they are like, if you don't straight up just pound those fries, then you're gonna miss out on the best moment of French fries. Now, McDonald's fries, they are not my favorite fries. I take a little moment to derail here, but dude, you are so right. French fries are always 100 times better on the car ride. I think that's just part of, like, French fry science. Is there's a certain algorithm in the universe that makes French fries delicious in a moving vehicle. So, but yeah, I touch. So, like, with that, I'm not saying that those skills are possible, but yeah, I'm pretty happy. I got critical. So the tier 3 was critical, and the X is the armor piercing. Really happy about that. My maidens, and again, I don't know if this is flex. I haven't really looked at the whole build, but Storm Maiden armor piercing, Storm Maiden critical. Like, I thought, like, his numbers, he did okay. When I put him played with strategy, used meat shields, put him up against comparable level troops, he did well. He's not a Titan that you're going to take from mid tier and attack top tier. He's not going to be your ideal Garrison Raider, but he will have a purpose. And again, going right back to Godan's video, hit it on point. Infiltrators are your grinders. They are the ones that you will hit events with. They're not designed to be your 24/7 Titans. They're designed to be your, quick, get your resources, hammer that out, boost event Titans. Again, like I said, like, they're the ones that get those relics because they're designed to make that stuff happen. Where in the hell is this? Should have brought a fireball. The hell did you go? Are you in this set of trees? Ah, there you are. Hiding in the damn trees. So, McDonald's fries are the best fries. In-N-Out fries are the worst. McDonald's fries they're good. I can't deny it. They're good. My personal favorite French fry is probably Arby's, though. Yeah, probably the Arby's curly fries. So good, so good. I do like Wendy's are pretty tasty, and I like Burger King's fries. I'd probably say if I hit the major 3, McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, my favorite order of French fries would probably be Burger King, Burger King, McDonald's, Wendy's in that order. BK, McDonald's, Wendy's. Talking freshness scale. In general, if you don't eat McDonald's French fries when they're fresh, they taste like shit. They're absolutely terrible. So yeah, there's that. Like, you ever find a French fry later, like under the seat of your car, and you touch it, and you're like, how did my body even digest this piece of plastic? That's just what it feels like. Ridiculous. All right, okay, let me just trying to just get a little grind flow going here. Oh, fortunately, my hell is not built to hit the good ping pong. I gotta just hit standard ping pong, crappy Titan XP. But I'm in it for the souls right now. That's all I gotta worry about. I'll do some pulls for some tokens a little bit later as well. But none of you are open. Damn it. Come on. There we go. So, yeah. Red Robin seasoned fries. Pretty decent. Decent. Brain games. When it comes to fries, ketchup with a bunch of, like, if you go to just like the fast food place, get yourself ketchup and cover the entire top of the pile in pepper. So have yourself some peppered ketchup. If you haven't had that, try that out and tell me how that does for you. The answer is it's freaking delicious. But I was forced to use my Oakentour, level 32 now. I put 2 4-star Skelly Rings and Daggers, and I'm loving him for event raids. Love it. Dude, eye touch, nice. You see, like, there are Titans that sometimes they're not going to be. You're like, oh, this is my Garrison guy. This is my, I'm going to take this. This is be my Valoran killer. This is my, it's like, sometimes you're just like, this is my event grind. You know, this is my specific event grind. This is what I'm going to use until I have another option. Like, sometimes you just have those little, you know, extra card kind of Titans, if we call it that. I'm going to try a couple little changes here. Encoding. I can't change that. Got it. I changed advanced. Says it's giving me some struggles here. If I bump this up to 3,000. I don't know if that might be Wi-Fi. Experienced a couple drop frames on that one, which is unusual, but I'll try to make a few changes on the fly here. Don't want to mess with that. No, yep. I don't want to mess with that either. Don't want to mess with that. Nope. Nope. Yeah, it's nothing I really want to mess with right now in that while still going live. But we'll see. We'll see if we can kind of keep it okay. Made a little change. Just dropped down from 0.4 to 0.3%. So we'll see how that goes. Keep an eye on it. But Checkers Fries, Burger King, then Mickey D's. Only if they have so much grease. That's where he grows. Yeah, man. But McDonald's fries really only count when they're greasy, right? And that's just what it is. So. Okay. Just trying to do a couple basic No boost. Grinds out here for just a moment. Boom. Eat it. All right, I touch. So, two questions here, right? You got drop rate of Divine Gem Altar, drop rate on Warpstone during Conquest. I personally have and continue to have a problem with the Warpstones. I think that the timer is still set too high, and the drop rate of it, I think is. I never really experienced a major problem with it, but the fact that your Warpstone usage is so high, plus refresh rate is still what I consider high, and then you're earning like one at a time, but you still have to spend like 10 at a time. I think that should be up a little higher. So I'm still not a fan of where Warpstone general settings overall are. With that, as far as the Divine Gem Altar, to be honest, I didn't catch all of Bo's stream and the looks at. Should I camp this? Yeah, I really don't think that I want to, but it's kind of like here. Kind of like just are leaving it. If someone doesn't take it, I will. Do I take it? Do I not? I've got 4, so I kind of had that one extra. I'm going to go ahead and take it. We're in Legends. VP's all, whoops, what it is, So I don't, to be honest, I cannot talk about, from a knowledgeable standpoint, where the Divine Gem kind of drop rates are, to really look at that and say like, oh, they're, this or that. I do wish in general like 5 stars were like just a touch more attainable from that altar. However, I like that 5 stars are rare. I don't think it should be one of those things where everybody and their mother, sister, brother, uncle, aunt, cousin, boo has the 5-star relic. Like it should be difficult to attain. Now with that, I think some of the other relics that are included in that altar, that maybe those need to be, maybe just reconsidered, reevaluated to make sure that they actually have all the value they could. I think there's still a few relics that are in there. I couldn't name them off the top of my head, but I think that there are still a few relics that generally shouldn't be there. But I don't think that altar should be full-blown, crazily easily accessible. So until I go in and actually review and look at all those numbers, which I haven't, I can't really say much about kind of where they stand, I guess. Sometimes I really wish I had like an attack log to be able to just be like, boop, let me just jump on back over. I don't know where I was at. Was I somewhere around here? I just got, not that was a major problem, but shit. It's too low. You get to a point where that's just too damn low. Alright, I guess I'll just stick with this. That's fine. Last one. We'll do some pulls, kind of keep it going. What it's all about. New Cat Lady Titan isn't going to be a summoner. What type of skills might you guess her skills might be? So this is, at this point in time, I feel a little confused by the Egyptian gods because, right, they had Horde, but then they were also spell boosting, and they weren't spell boosting. Um, so to be honest, like I wish there was that appropriate theme for them. I'm also going to say like I didn't get Sobek. I don't even remember what Ra's skills are. I did not get Ra. I hope I have to go back and take a look at Ra, Sobek, and Anubis so far and what they. Oh shit! I got them on my test account. I could just take a look. Duh. What? That's such a dumbass move right there. Let me go back. Let me take a look what they have to offer, and let's see what maybe a good viable option might be for this one. All right, let's take a look. So, right, first we had Anubis. I like Anubis. I don't mind Anubis. He's got the Terror spell ×3, and then he's got the Horde and Skeleton health. Terror damage, right? Plus 300% to terror damage. More Horde and Skeleton, and then Terror duration. So he boosts the Terror spell, right? He was a spell booster. And then we got... Kim next, Ra or Sobek? I'll just go in alphabetical, whatever we get next here. There's Ra, Ra, Ra. Ra, Ra. So Ra was Gren critical, Horde, Void, and Fire resist. And Ra came out with the Meteor spell ×3, Meteor spell Strike, Meteor spell Radius, more Horde. He didn't touch the skeletons so much. But we got more, let's see, Horde health, Horde armor. And then Anubis was Horde and Skeleton buffing, so you had a mixed troop plus the Terror. And then we got Sobek, who broke the pattern of the spells, and we got Horde health, Horde armor, combo skill first. And then we got Horde Imperial, Titan and Horde physical resist, and then Titan health. I mean, Sobek is just all over the place here, right? Horde poison resist, Horde and Imperial. So Sobek brought more elemental resists with the Horde. Just kind of taking a look at this. Yeah, more elemental resists with Sobek. Ra was more health armor, kind of meat shield type of Horde. A couple more element resist, but Gren buffing. Going back to Anubis, I'm trying to keep track of this in my head, and I'm terrible at keeping track of stats and stuff like that. Void damage. Horde skeleton. So Anubis was more offensive. Sobek was more elemental, and Ra was more defensive. So the cat lady, I guess this might be, if I were to like to see the cat god, I don't know exactly forget the name of that god, but this is what my choice would be, is I would get Horde, and I'm trying to think defense or offense. I think I'd like to see Horde offense, maybe. But I'd also like to see Panthers in that mix. So we got Grenadiers. I'd like to see Panthers. And I'd like to see Panthers be offensive. No point making Panthers defensive. So Horde offensive, Panthers offensive, and then bring the spells back and maybe put Poison. Right? That kind of goes with the Panthers. Put Poison buff skills on that. So Horde offensive, Panther offensive, Poison buff. 3 poisons, poison damage radius increase, If not radius increase, then maybe durability increase, so last longer, and then buff the damage output from it. So, um, that would be. I think that's where I would go with it. Really make it a good crazy cat lady. Take over that title from Ladega Basathi, whoever holds that now. But I want to say I'm just on the fence about whether it be Horde offensive or Horde defense. Would Panthers really benefit from having? Would Panthers benefit from having defensive Horde, or should it just be all offensive and pull again, pull again, pull again, pull again? 4-star bitches. Eh. 2-star. It's all right. Fucking 4-star. Yes. That's what we needed. Give me another fucking 3-star in here. 2-star. It's all right. I'll pull again. I'm going to pull again on that. Throw me a nice 3-star in here. Yes. Fucking A. 2-star. Damn it. I'm going to mix it up. Fuck. That's a 3-star. Mix it up. Come on. Bring that fucking 3-star. Bring that fucking 3-star. Ah, all right. 4-star. Yes. Hell's yes. I don't know. I'm putting through that. 5-star pull luckily is slightly too. Friend, I got to catch up on that. Des told us it was 15%. How many 5-stars do I have? I'll take a look at 50% crazy. 5 counter. Panther Void buffed cat lady sounds freaking awesome. 4-star, hell yeah. It'll be dumb cats. Well, I guess that's what I was trying to process. Here's the thing: is we're gonna get that eventually, right? That's gonna we've gotten Imperials and Horde, Grenadiers and Horde. We're going to get every troop plus Horde. That's going to happen regardless. It's a matter of what would be the right combination that makes sense with Panther. Should it be offensive Horde or defensive Horde? And should it also have that hails to the yes. Should it also have that spell buff? Does it make sense to have that spell buff with it as well? So hash it out, debate it out, whatever it is you might want to do in the chat there. But it's coming for sure. So that's just kind of what it would be. Let me see. Lower job rating and hardened level 7 and 8 map, which really don't mind the second, but it was done to promote gem spending during this particular event. Yep. Refresh rate. 60 and it's 10% straight across the board. Drop rate for 5-stars. If anything, I think the 5-star pull likelihood is slightly too high. Told us all in the live stream it was 15%. Yeah, just keep doing the calculations. You got to see how many 5-stars do you have. So I'm going to pull that up. Take a look. We double melee, which yes could be considered overkill, especially since the devs can't seem to fix the bunch up problem. Yeah, so yeah, it'd be interesting to see what would be that really good Panther Horde combo. I feel like that's where it's gonna go. I don't mind that it would go there. Part of me would almost play Panthers again because I haven't played Panthers since the Panther meta kind of died. When they took away the rapid tapping, I said, that's fine. I was cool with it because it was totally OP. I was like, I'm gonna switch up my game, and I haven't played Panthers since. So with that, what Horde and Panther combo make? What would be your guys? If you get, we're gonna get it. What would be your choice of Panther Horde combos? Spill it. Give it to me. Um, 5-stars. I think I have 3 5-stars. I've got Yeah, there they are right there. Earthshaker, Shadow Dancer, and Stormbringer. Um, I don't remember who I have this equipped to. It's on Siegfried still. I don't even use him. It's a bench warmer. Stormbringer I've got on Erdred. Like, I really don't use my 5 stars excessively, to be quite honest. I should. I haven't equipped Shadow Dancer quite clearly. I gotta do some work, guys. I really kind of sat back for a minute and said, I'm gonna just chill, like, from this overly aggressive and heavy type of push. Um, but we'll see. But yeah, look, there's a Ra right there, 53 on a level 16 land. Don't need that, but good to you. I think when I was a level 16, I didn't have anything near that, to be quite honest. 20 XP. Oh, that's a level 11. I don't. Yeah, whatever. We're in it for the souls. Not in it for the XP right now. Going for the grind. So, all right. Let me catch back up here. Promise the Panther Skeletons combo works with Oakentor at 32, so why not? Surprise me how well it works. Nice. Defensive. Get that 5-star Starbringer on Aeolus if you have him. I do, but I don't think my Aeolus is a great one. Really don't even remember what his... In all my time playing DOT, the one troop I've never really invested time in playing are Imperials. Don't ask me why. It was just, I think because when Aeolus really was like the thing, like I didn't have them, or I had like a really shitty version of them. So I kind of was just like, all right, I'm not going to play Imperials because I just don't have anything good to play with them. And since I never adopted it early on, like when Imperials were a good thing, I never adopted it early on. I guess I just kind of like never got into it, so I never had interest in getting in it. But I've really been wanting to do some Imperial gameplay lately, and I just gotta throw myself into it. So yeah. Again, I just want to put this out there. Of course, anytime everyone's welcome to join, but if anyone wants to jump on Discord, more than welcome to jump in there and join me on that. Give me a chance to possibly even do some sound testing. If you want to join, I'm not going to spam the chat with it, but if you want to join, all you've got to do is hop up on that command, exclamation point, Discord. If you feel like hopping in at any point in time, always welcome to. If you want to join my Discord, if you're not there yet, you're also welcome to join my Discord at any point in time. Just throw it in the chat, exclamation point, Discord. You're good to go. I will, of course, always throw in a link to it in the description of the video as well once this video is posted. I think I've got to clean up the Discord, the description, because I think a previous live stream kind of carried over and put the wrong game information in it, but I don't know. And the Imperial armor thing was always a challenge too. Yeah, let's not forget that. That's a waste. Five more uses. Man, I'm so stoked about a 4-star. No three stars though. Just a couple of 2 stars and then that 1, huh? So kind of, man, if I would have had that 4, hit it with a couple of 3s, that would have been super fucking dope. I just realized like Hell's hair looks like a sack, like a fucking what are those things called? Whatever, like a sack of potatoes just hanging off the back of her head. Do I have? Let me take a look here. You guys are talking Titans. I'm gonna just take a swing by and see. I do have Edalus, and he's got. Now, when they switch over that damage against Titans and just change it over to damage, I'll be more prone to actually level this up. Plus, they need to, of course, fix armor because, it's nice to have that Aura X for armor, but I need armor in the first place. Crit, health, and armor piercing. Like, with damage, I feel like this would be an endless. I would definitely level then. As of right now, my Imperials are up there. I've got a bunch of Imperial relics. I just never hardcore got into the Imperial gameplay. So, some people just kind of gravitate towards something. And for me, it was... At the beginning, I loved Archers. Archers plus Militia. And then Cats were a thing, and I absolutely loved the Panthers. Storm Maidens rolled out. Love Storm Maiden gameplay. Like, I like a little bit of that, like that quick moving action. My only problem with what I don't enjoy about like Panthers and Goliaths and Storm Maidens is the individual. Like Brain mentioned earlier, I love battalion troops. I love seeing the masses, and that's why Horde is appealing to me. I started on my Anubis and I just never finished. I just got right around after that. It's kind of when I kind of started to pump my brakes, but I started leveling up a bunch of my Horde relics. I want to continue doing that. I need to continue doing that. So we'll see. See what it's all about. I touch my opinions on Drakor is the latter of your comment. I think he's just one of those mascots. I would genuinely be surprised if Drakor actually became a viable battle titan. Personally, I just reskilling titans just I get why they do it because they want to take existing content they have and make it viable for the existing game, but at the same point in time, reskilling titans also doesn't sit well with me. I just don't like it. I get it. I get why it kind of almost has to be done, or else you've got titans that don't. But at the same point in time, it just brings up that major red flag for me. Every time I see a titan come out, I just say to myself, all right, we've got this titan now, but how long will it be until it's out of date, and how long will it be until there's that new skilled version? Now again, this makes absolutely zero sense, so I'm going to kind of just lead it with that. It makes zero sense. But I think what would be nice, and I don't ask me why, but just what it is, I think that when they reskilled a Titan, if they gave it just like a subtle cosmetic change, like maybe when Drakor came out and is reskilled, like maybe some of his armor is now black instead of just all gold and orange. So, like maybe he's black and gold or something. Like if they just gave Titans subtle cosmetic changes and made it even look and feel like a new Titan on top of the skills, I think that would be unique because then people could almost sit there and be like, look I've got that first generation Drakor. Like there's that rarity or collection. Again, it serves no valuable. It's for the collectors, but like there's kind of like that rarity that gets added to like, oh, I've got original Drakor. And like you could say that now, but the skills suck on them. So it's like, who gives a shit? You got to see. But if you're just kind of like, yeah, I got this Drakor, but Gen 2 was, this, the gold Drakor or the red gold Drakor or like little things like that. If there were some of those cosmetic changes that went with re-skilled Titans, I feel like it would, I don't know. Something about that dish actually makes me feel better about that. It's stupid. Trust me, I know it's stupid. But at the same point in time, at least it's not just same type and different skills. It is, even though they're reskilled, but there's like that sense of, you have to take this from my mentality of being more of a collector. So, and it's just my thoughts. The thing is that, I mean, that's a viable approach they could even do, because like they went in and they changed the look of Flamehide and whatever Snow. Why am I the Snow? Why am I forgetting his name? Flamehide and Snow Frost shit. Fuck. A Snow Pig. Why am I forgetting his name? Totally blanking out on his name. But they can go back and retroactively change even the look. They can do the skills, although they said one time they can't, but they totally can. And they can retroactively change the look of Titans. So, I don't know. Completely useless, serves really no game value to it, but something about just the same Titan, different skills. Meh. Well, you got to remember, iTouch, when it comes to the Boars came out back when, like, solo Titan battles were a strategy. So, like, you had, like, Flamehide he was fucking savage on defensive. Snowgore, there you go. Um, like, Flamehide was just absolutely savage on defense when you went up against it. Yeah, whatever. So, but those Titans existed pre X skills, pre summon, all that kind of stuff. So it was very much a different ball game. Like, you didn't need, like, you weren't worried about buffing the troops because the battle really was about the Titan. Right now, in current meta, it's not so much the Titan. The Titan certainly can make a difference in many cases, but right now it truly is a troop game. That's what it is. It's more about what you do to the troops. I think that was our last of the 4-star. Yep. So let's swap out for something else here. Got no 3s, but I got a 2. I thought I had a 2. Didn't I pull a 2? Oh, I have a 2 equipped. There we go. 2. And, alright, we'll swap that out for the 1. So, yeah. Different gameplay, so. If they decide, I'm just a sucker for storylines and a sucker for freaking cosmetics, but if they bring back the boars to try to, like, re-skill them, it's inevitable, let's be honest. It'd be nice to see if they played maybe on the storyline of, like, oh, the Minotaurs came out, so the boars are back for, they're back for vengeance or back for revenge or whatever, and that's why they're returning. Like, I don't know. I always thought DOT had such a strong capability to utilize storylines and things like that. And come on, fucking attack something. Check, dumbasses. I like to see when DOT uses their own backstory, their own kind of lore. I enjoy good lore in a game, and I would love to see DOT use that more and more and more. Where are we at? 10,000 souls. Yeah, see that? 4-star was pretty nice. So do we more rocks at 12, right? So it's all good. We got epic, storm, gems. Glad to get that. Yeah, so we've got plumed helm and more rock to get. Love to get me. I just feel like doing it. We got a token. Let's do a pull. Cocksucker. These 1-stars are really screwing me over here. How's everyone else doing? What's your progress on the match so far? You guys doing good? You guys getting there? How you feeling on that? Out there going through the grind and all that good stuff with me. What's your progress looking like? Have you hit the milestones that you want? I know a lot of people are going to Morrock and actually stopping. I am not. My goal is to definitely go. Keep going. I want it. I'm going all the way to Stormtaur, and definitely, you know, it gives me a shot to get to. There's just part of me, and people are gonna, yet again, you probably might think I might be just a little crazy on this, but with how much shade Stormtaur has picked up, part of me kind of really wants to truly, I feel like there's just a part of me that feels like he's a little underrated. I can't explain why. You know, just there's just been a lot of negativity around him, and for fair reasons. I'm not saying that those are misplaced, but there's a part of me that, you know, there's so many people that are kind of like passing on this event. They're like, nope, screw it. I'm only stopping at Morrock. So many people won't have Stormtaur. Outside, of course, him being what is going to be, of course, I think a valuable event boost Titan. That's just going to, you know, how it's going to go. There's a part of me that just is kind of like, I just had this feeling, and it's probably wildly displaced, but I've got this feeling like Stormtaur might be that Titan where people later on go, should have gotten Stormtaur. 100% can't explain why. There's absolutely zero logic behind that. It's kind of just more feeling. Oh, it's going to be a breeze. So, I don't know. That's just kind of where I rest and stand on that one. I said it's not anything that I can have make sense. But that's just kind of how I feel. It's kind of how I'm sitting right now. I touch, you know, you're kind of mentioning like you got that taste of Oakentor using him for the event that you're like, man, actually pretty solid. So be so crazy if he's like Dionysus and a sleeper, right? I don't know. Right? Because Dionysus kind of went a little undervalued for a hot minute. And people were like, militia. But we'll see. The one hype that I'm not entirely sure I agree with, and again, I would really need to sit down and look at the numbers. I haven't really played, but a part of me is just almost not really comprehending is Malduk, the 3-star berserker, that he kind of got some attention, like, oh, he's actually a fantastic Titan. Can a 3-star really be that valuable? I need to look at the numbers and really see, does it make sense? You know, without that extra skill, without that extra relic ability, does he really have better capability than some? You know, and in the builds that he's been compared to, are those builds really the best builds that they could be, or were the builds a little mild tempered, so to say? Um, really want to take a closer eye at that and see if there's accuracy to that. I'm not saying there's not, but again, part of me kind of feels like that's a little hard to believe, if I'm honest. Come on now, keep up. There we go. Come on back. Right, let's see. Lexi, I know what you mean. Back in the day, you missed out on a few good Titans because everyone thought the new Titans sucked, right? They kind of went underrated, so everyone's kind of like, I'm going to pass because the greater community is saying. I'm just going to say this. I'm not saying that they're not right this time, but I'm just definitely saying the greater DOT community is not always right. And that goes for me. I am not always right. Stormtaur might not be a sleeper Titan. For some reason, I kind of have this feeling like there's a possibility he might be a sleeper Titan. I'm gonna have to play that later. I want to stretch out my chat. I left room at the bottom of my chat up here for alerts to show up below. I think I want to go ahead and fill that chat out a little bit more. I'm gonna mess with that on the sideline here, but it keeps interfering with my stream just a touch. You'll see how it goes. So I think he could be that valuable. Yes, all you need use the relics from the void event, and he easily hits 4 to 5 million damage points. Hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna get my hands on him. Fortunately, I'll get two, so I'll kind of be able to play the numbers on both of them, and actually maybe do some testing. I won't build them both, but I'll build them both on the database. See where that goes. Kind of see what happens. All right. Keep popping off some of these. These are easy raids. These are blind raids. I'm just trying to get my soul numbers up. And I'm okay doing, yeah, whatever. Doing automatic raids for it. I'll do strategy later. Right now, more about just playing and chilling. I'm in the wrong. I know what I really want to be. I don't want to be here. I want to be on this site. There we go. There we go. I know. I can't change my encoder right now. Want to, but I can't. easy max out due to it being level 15 plus fusion event next week, and that many have leave 3-star over a 4-star, but hey, it's a good opportunity to max him. Right, yeah, I mean, Malduk, granted, you get him at level 15. He also max out a lot faster, less XP, of course, because he's not a 4-star. So, granted, he's a viable option because how quick you certainly could max him out. But just because of that, is it fair to say that Malduk is a better Titan than comparing it to some other 4-stars? Again, I've seen some numbers on it, but I don't know if those numbers really were as that both sides of every scale that I've seen so far were really at the best that they could be. I think we've kind of seen a good build on one and a moderate build on another. I think there. Plus, you also have to look at some different tactical advantages. Like you can't only look at the numbers and say Malduk's good because he's not a summoner. Like compare him up against some summoners. When you drop that, there's that tactical advantage that exists that numbers can't show. So I think that I want to take a look at this just because I've seen that conversation coming up. Malduk, and it's like, I get it. He's good. I won't say that he's not good. I'm just saying, I think it's hard to say that. I don't know. That's all. Just kind of putting that out there. And I'm not saying take my word on it because I could be straight up completely wrong. Just saying is I really want to look at the numbers for myself because you can't always take either a person or a chat group or a community or a video as a one-shot wonder saying it's always accurate. Gotta go in there, play with it myself, kind of straight up form my own opinion on it and see how that goes. Do I have more, right? I got another 2-star. I don't have a 4-star or 3-star, but do I have another 1-star to go with this? Or do we need to do some pulls? Got another 1-star. All right, so we'll use this up. Perfect. Best 3-star in the game, even over Logoro Majoran. I'm not going to argue that it could be the best 3-star, but I find it very difficult to say that Malduk is better than 4-star Titans. Like that, just something about it. So I just kind of reset my chat. Didn't mean to do that, guys, but yeah, it happens. I'll go even bigger. I'm going to mess with it. I've already started to mess with it. Might as well. Let's go 1,200. Too big. Scale that down to 1,100. Oh, sweet spot right there. Boom. Now, let's see if we can just get that chat queued back up. There we go. Popping back up. Sorry, I did a little tweak on the chat. Just wanted to go ahead and just stretch it out. Alerts can just overlay over it. It's all good. Let's see. You used a maxed out Anubis with all maxed Void Relics. Level 21 Void Troops, and he easily overruns Hades, Cat Dog, Athena, Cat Buffing Ranger. Can't remember her name. So Malduk I can see doing well. Yeah, okay. I'm not gonna lie, he can't do well. As I definitely don't want to debate that. Malduk has the ability to do well. Does Malduk have the opportunity to be better than, equivalent? I'm not going to say any, because yeah, he probably could be better than some 4-stars, but equivalent 4-stars, right? Let's try to put at least similar apples in a basket, you know, not apples to oranges, but maybe like Fuji to Gala, you know, versus Granny Smith. Let's kind of get them in there and do some comparisons. We'll see. Just throwing it out there, you know, something I want to look into, just letting you know what's on my mind. Curious to know. It could be accurate. Could not be. Interested to see. I would put my money, but I'm not going to, but I would put my money that the Halloween Titan is going to be a Horde Summoner. And that would be glorious if they even increase the size of the Horde. Man, that thing would be fun. It would be. Yet again, gonna throw it out there. I'm just gonna go ahead and punch it out. Anyone is welcome to jump in on Discord with me anytime, and just kind of see how that goes. Looking forward to. It doesn't have to be tonight, but looking forward to having some more streams going when people jump in on Discord. I do have new audio, kind of not rigged, but a little bit of a new setup going on with my audio. So I'm looking forward to kind of, as anyone that's watched my streams, which I assume many of you have, know that I've always had an issue with capturing Discord in my live stream because it was kind of basically playing off more of an echo. I basically had to have my headphones turned up so fucking loud that you're catching the audio literally just blaring through the headphones. It was getting picked up by the wire and just happened to be coming back. So it was pure luck that even any Discord was caught. But what it also, I keep tapping my microphone, what it also caused me to do is basically go halfway deaf. I would be yell talking because it was so loud here that I just naturally talk louder than I needed to. Looking forward to having this new setup, new way that I'm capturing audio to hopefully be able to control better the Discord volume, so more people you can actually hear Discord chat as evenly as you do my own voice. Plus, so excited, they got delivered this morning. I've got my new headphones were delivered at home, so any content that I record going forward, I'm going to be testing it with I figured I might as well do that. But I'm going to be I just hope they work. I'm not going to lie, I just put it out there because I seem to have shit luck, and I hope I don't curse it. Knock on particle wood, I guess. Threw my target away. Oh, here we go. This guy's starting to pop. New Bluetooth headset. Really excited about that. Reviews come across as pretty decent. So I'm excited to try those out, and hopefully those are just hoping that they're just better. Worst case scenario, I've got these, and these don't do a bad job. They're just like what I'm wearing right now. We're literally like $16 headphones off Amazon because I was like, I'm I'm gonna buy something, see if they work, see if I even like the over-the-ear thing. I would love to get a condenser mic type deal, but Bo Bo does a fantastic job of it. But I just don't want to have to travel with that all the time. It's easy for me to travel with headphones, and like the Bluetooth ones seem really really solid. I hope I got a good deal on them, and we'll see. We'll see if they can make good quality audio for me. The challenge I'm going to present myself with is going from wired, very easily controlled audio into my computer to switching to a wireless headset. I could do it wired, so there's the option. I'm not out either way. But if I do a Bluetooth, will it have a solid, connection to work for the stream as well? I don't doubt it'll do fine for recording, but we'll see how it goes. I'm so shy. I download Discord but never use it. Huge DOT content junkie. I always say I'll get on someday, but never do. I must change this attitude. One day, I touch. One day, we'll get you. Let's do some, when I drain these guys, I'm going to do some token pulls. I owe it to you guys to just throw a couple token pulls in. I was meaning to do it on the hour, but we're going close to an hour and a half, so let me drain out the last of these boost relics here. There we go. And then we'll do a token pool. Maybe we'll do a standard Titan token, and then we'll do a epic token as well. I need the Berserker food anyway, so quite honestly, I really don't care what it is. I'll use it. I'd love to get something nicely pre-leveled, though. Won't lie about that. Way to go, Lutz. You get that thank you in there. Run it right up the center hill. And this bitch had spells on it. Man. Not that it really matters, but it just taking longer than I should have taken. What were you running to? If you were not about to target those spearmen, what the fuck were you running to? Were you going all the way for these archers, even though you had spearmen right in front of you? God damn it. Fix these suicide maiden things. Like, this dumb shit like that should not be happening this far into the game. Titans in circles, air stabbing cats, and suicide maidens should be top fucking priority on fixing stuff. Rant over. Thank you very much. Just saying. It's all. Just saying. just don't feel like wasting my time on that. So I'm still sitting here just thinking like Horde Panthers Poison, Horde Panthers Shield, no. Horde Panthers Poison. Horde Offensive. Horde Resist Melee. Horde Resist Melee. Panther Armor Piercing. And then another Horde Resist Ranged. Panthers Critical. I don't know if those are viable considerations. I'm just kind of snowballing this in the head. Does say something about a special short event. I think I can't remember if that was next week that they mentioned it. I know we've got like Altars of Plenty is going to be coming back around finally. For anyone who remembers that, that's kind of I don't know if it's going to be the same Altars of Plenty that we remember from years back of basically like choose your what's it called, element type altar. So we'll see. Interested to see what kind of change. I'm sure there will be. There's got to be changes to Altar of Plenty for it to be coming back around. Just how the cookie crumbles on that one, but. All right. Well, the game decided to reset, so. Oh, storage full. I was like, how come I'm not fucking collecting? Oh, yeah, we probably have an upgrade to do. All right, let's switch gears. Who are we gonna upgrade? Horde. Panthers. So everyone's at 21. Except militia archers. It's fine. I could bump archers up to 21. Panthers up to 21. Or Horde up to 20. Help me decide, community. What do we want? Do we want Horde up to 20? Panthers up to 21? Or archers up? Yeah, archers up to 21, Panthers 21, or Horde up to 20. I touch. That Titan and those skills for Void and Panthers would be too OP. I don't know. Would that be fun to play with? Would we do right more like melee ranged resist on Horde and then do some nice offensive for Panthers? I don't know. Just anything's possible when it comes to skill combinations because I mean we got Storm Maiden's Omega resist against melee. Who knows? That could be a sleeper skill, but I'm pretty hard pressed to really find absolute viable use for that. All right, give me some thoughts, guys, in the comments. What do you think? Should we go Horde 20, Panthers 21, Archers 21, or should we push something up to 22? I don't know. Part of me is kind of leaning towards the Horde. We'll see. In the meantime, while I wait on that, I'm gonna do a quick Storm Altar just because when you start up a game, although I'm a little bit late, sometimes you get a nice shot. A 2-star. All right, let's do it again. Throw me a 3-star bone. Come on now. Fuck you. All right, let's do. We're gonna mix it up with the free bonus altar. Three-star Dragon Helm. Okay, fuck. Gotta pull a Storm Altar off of a 3-star. I touch. That's what this is, man. This is just straight up, just easy, slow grinding. Oh, fucking 2-star. Fuck it. Let's do standard relic. See what we get here. Oh, another Melduck. Okay. It's a 3-star. I won't argue that. But we got another Melduck now. Interested to see what his skills are. Level 20 Kuba, 3-star. Let's do one more. It's a 3-star, so it's better than a 2-star piece of shit. So 2-star piece of shit. What do we get here? Let's take a look at this. My first Malduck. Horde AP, Horde damage, Horde crit, Horde AP. Second Malduck. What a piece of shit. Horde damage against Titans, Horde critical, Horde damage against Titan, Horde armor piercing. What a piece of shit, Titan. Yeah. Fuck that being a good 3-star. Alright, just saying. What is my current standings for Berserkers? I got a couple Cerberus. I got a few 3-stars. That's it. And then I don't have a lot of Berserkers for. I'm a collector, so I keep some originals. But I got a hack on. I can get away. I can get rid of Kubas. I can get rid of Malduck. Gargan, keep one around just for the hell of it. Get rid of 15. Throw away those Siriuses and all that good stuff. A lot of these 4-star single ones will stay. Grolgar, I still got to decide who I'm going to keep, but whatever. Cerberus, I don't know why I have two, but it's all good. Cerberus number 1, resist against ice, Spearman health. What was this guy? Resist against earth, Spearman health. So they each kind of have different purpose. I kind of like keeping some double ones when I do that. Archer AP, right? Yeah, Archer AP, Archer damage. Archer AP, yeah, that's changed. So resist ice, health. This one, resist earth, health. I feel like this is the one. I think I got this one later. This is the one I should have invested my energy into, but I don't remember. I don't remember the order I got in and why I went ice first. I don't know. Down to 15,000 souls are already. Got 1 day, 4 hours. All right. I got 12, so what do we got now? We got... Ooh. We got more rock. I want to collect more rock and take a look at this chick and see what we have. Horde. All right, so I thought you said you started Horde. I'm going to start Horde with you. Let's go Horde up to 20. Got 1 week, 2 days. Let's do it. Still gonna leave me about 2 million food. I also have a building upgrade. I got 6.32. What do I want to upgrade? I need that to go to Castle 23. Take Mossmaid up to 22. That's 23. Waiting for 23. Unax Grenadiers. I'm gonna upgrade my Panthers. 5.89. Let's do it. Because I'm at Castle 22, and this is what I need to do, right? I want to get all my troops up to 22. This is kind of like this would be my stalling point. Is my stalling point. I stalled pretty hard here, but I'm kind of getting back into my whole grind thing. I'm not gonna lie, my builder's probably really sat just like empty and boring for a while. Let's see, where are we gonna go? I don't really know. Just looking for these easy ping pong targets. Just kind of cruise it out. Oh, I don't want to touch a castle. I do have to raid a castle though. I really don't think my health sucks with only 2 skills. Like, she is not good for a higher level ping pong. Just isn't. 17s are fine. Three stars would have been nice right about now. Like 2-star. I hate when there's like events that I'm kind of like, I've got time to grind. Like I usually get my 3 stars. And I'm like, oh, this is great. I'm gonna finish up early. Then there's those events where I'm like, I really need to go a little harder, and then I get my 2 stars and 1 star. It's just BS. I've got for sure what 6,000 more souls, so it's really not a big deal, to be quite honest. Really not. I got right. Stormtaur is 18k, so not a big deal. Hey, dude, what's going on? Over on Nemo. Popping by. How's it going, bud? Thanks for joining the stream. Are these guys in ping pong? No, they're not. God, remember when Siegfried was a thing, man? Ancient Gods, Maleficent. Alright. I'll swing by and take a look at it. I'm just gonna get you guys to actually stank around. Take out the Panthers as they come, and then be able to retarget on Imperials. Trigger. Alright, I'll swing by there. Ancient Gods, Maleficent. I'll swing by there in a minute. Tired. It's a lot earlier than I want it to be to start feeling tired, to be honest. I'm going to hit this last one while I'm here. Oh, hell, just sweeping in with it. Nice. All right. Where are we at? Say ancient gods. Oh, Jesus. Oh, this it's a nice ping pong, but I honestly can my hell do that? I don't know. She kind of struggled against some other ones, so I don't know. It's them. Those level 25 grenadiers are just a bit of a sweat for me. My worst part is I hate when I just start to, deplete and run out of troops. Like, the Goliaths are not a problem, but the Grenadiers are that's what's gonna put some hurt. Which is doable, but then I just, it's one of those that I gotta keep replenishing my spearmen at this rate. Which, it's alright. What if I run militia then instead? Just go militia. Yeah, see, running down on those guys. You know what I do have a bunch of? Got some horde. Oh shit. Just run. I got such a shit ton of Goliaths. Ooh, I got even more Panthers. There we go. Let's run some Panthers. Let's play smart, people. Playing like a dumbass over here. No wonder I probably think Storm... Oh, these are Imperials. Fucker. Alright, go do some good over here. Motherfucker. See, look at that. Fucking Imperials. I do love watching those bodies drop just one by one. Come on. Chip away at him. There we go. There we go. Alright, let's stick with non-Imperials. There we go. This is better. Whoops. Shit, let's go. Damn it, losing those Storm Maidens. I'm fine losing Panthers. I had to crush out some Storm Maidens now. Ah, man. Frantic Horde's still 16. You know, when Horde first came out, I was like, I'm going to pump these guys because at the time I was like, I think there's a lot of people that are going to sit back on Horde, I guess like yourself. And I said, watch Horde turn out to be, because, you know, when they were dropped, they were kind of shitty. And I was like, watch Horde turn out to be something pretty decent. So I was like, I'm going to go ahead and just level them up. And I started on some of the relics I got with Anubis, but I did not go all the way before I do this battle. All right, I've got it. I'm just going to do a quick... Do I have any... Do we have Storm Maiden Economy relics? The Axe Warp, it's nothing. But, yeah, let's crank a bunch out, I guess. Yeah, one more set, huh? Alright, the way in which an attack log would be helpful, because then I'd be able to get right there. Let's see. What am I looking for again? Gods, right? Ancient gods, there we go. For not, there we go. Gonna stick with Grins and Goliath. Maiden's still only 22. Brandon, what level are you at? Are you Castle 25? Fuck, they got the goddamn Panthers too. Oh, you cocksuckers. You got that Panther too? Son of a bitch. When you gotta use damn it. When you gotta use spells to beat a ping pong land, like it just really I don't know. I feel like that just kinda sucks. I won. Whatever. Don't matter. In the end, that's what counts, I guess. 2-star Ranger, it's food. I don't mind when I get 2-star Titans from a drop. Like, kind of tickles my fancy there a little bit. I'm okay with it. See, only 3 extra Storm Maidens left. Gotta watch that. I don't run out of ping pong material. Now let's go back to... I'm gonna try something a little different here. Doing the same thing. Not as successfully as I want to. Question is, are all of those Panthers gonna die? See? Panthers can die. That's alright. Could have been more strategic handling them over there. I got plenty of Panthers. I don't use them that much. They could kill off for all I care. There's more effective there. Alright, are we out? Oh, got another 2-star. How about the 1-stars? Are we out? We are. So let's go pull another. See what we get. Oh, damn it. I can't 2-stack 2 stars, so. Soldier. Yo, what's going on? How's it going? Oh, I missed you in earlier. Hey, 1-star. Suck, man. I hate getting 1-stars. Where am I at? 1-stars are not. Look at that. I'm only at 13,000. Got 11,000 more gems to drop on this. Portal stones. Got the golden apple, though. Like Stormtaur for sure. Storm armor. I would like to get storm armor. Like that would be 19,000 would be my threshold. 21 I might have to. These drops have not been pleasant to me. Titan and troop resist against void. I can't remember the percentage. I remember this first percentage sucked pretty bad. Only went up to 24%. Can't remember what the other percentages were, but I actually do like this Omega Storm Maiden armor, Storm Maiden damage, and Titan health. I actually do like that one. 18,000 is an absolute minimum for me. It's 5,000 more souls with 10,000 more gems. All right, we'll see. All right, I guess we just keep at it here. These 3-stars are really evading me this event. Give me a hard time. I could throw a Skelly Relic on there. It's an option. Allow me to save more troops, but as long as I'm not losing the Panthers, I'm fine losing. I just need to play a little more strategic, right? That's all. Soldier, Veranic, I see you there. I'm right on board with y'all. Like I really had to take a nice little extended break from DOT, what I consider extended. You know, when it's overlap, when you can consider it weeks versus just days. Checked in here or there, but not much. Just kind of was feeling a little burnt out, but you know, take a little time. Just feeling a little bit more refreshed again. Sometimes that's all you need, just a little bit of that time off. There we go. Storm Maiden survive. Panthers can die. It's all about the sacrifice for the greater good. Oof. And I almost could have gotten away with that if I would have probably led the Panthers. Could have gotten away with that with only 2 Panthers down. Side. Oh, man. Thank you, iTouch, for the land recommendation. This has been... I was kind of nervous to hit. I guess I hesitated and shied away from the 25s because when I first grabbed health, she was only level 12, and I was like, I can't hit that, and I kind of kept that mentality. But um, she could do it. Can she do it? Yes, she can. Motherfucker, she's hell. I really wish they had a button that you could press to like just cluster troops and then move them all at once rather than individuals. That would be really helpful. Nope. Did not play this one as well. Result was still the same, but definitely didn't play that one as well. TOW, I don't know. I guess, and this is just straight up the spoiled bitch in me. I guess is I got a sneeze coming on. Is I really lost my motivation for TOW when they pulled 4-star Titans out of it. Like that was like that event was absolutely insane when it had those 4-star Titan drops in it. Like it was just straight up an amazing event, and when they pulled that out, it kind of lost a little bit of that greatness for me. Don't you dare, you son of a bitch, you. Fucking lost me. God damn it. It's only 2, but just running low on my maidens. TOW is nice because you do not need to grind. That is absolutely true. I 100% am on board with that. I mean, like, and you can straight up just let the timer do its thing, you know? So TOW is, you hit it. It's kind of an off weekend. It is a pretty chill weekend. Able to still do standard gameplay, but it's that is a good point. For the rewards, though, the rewards. It always seems what it comes down to. Like the rewards are always somewhat of an issue. Oh shit! What are you doing? How does she survive that too? Oh, it was a little smoother. A little bit. I guess yeah, going the event relics are a pretty decent reward. It the rewards still don't make a whole lot of sense in TOW to me because like gold doesn't always have the best rewards when it should. You know, sometimes you get better rewards like event relics from the bronze than you do the gold. Like that shouldn't be the case. It just doesn't make sense to me. It's like they name things like gold, silver, bronze, but in reality it's like, oh, but you're gonna get better drops from the bronze than you do the gold because it's like we say that the 3 stars are up there, but guess what? You're still gonna get 2 stars, but you're gonna get your event relics from the bronze, which are actually better than your 2 stars that you're getting, and it's just a clusterfuck sometimes. Like if you call something gold, silver, and bronze, there should predominantly be a better reward system for each. Oh, thanks, Lex. Born in the house. What up, Scooby? Thanks, Lex. I think I'm gonna wrap these ones up. My Storm Maidens are doing all right. The Panthers are getting, they're taking the beating, but I think troop wise, I'm okay. Once I'm done with these, all right, where am I at? I've got 4 Storm Maidens on reserve, so that's not terrible. But thank you. I will definitely swing by the chat, scoop some up. I think we're starting to approach kind of that hour of the day where if ping pong lands are bubbling, not as many people are around to rebubble them, so what do we got here? Fade to Silence out now. Console, PC. Do I Steam on there? I don't know. You go, Lutz. Oh shit. Why do I keep forgetting to send these Panthers on their way? Come on, you dumbass cat. Fucking if he's dead, man. Cat's target. There we go. Let's remember it this time, shall we, people? When does that? I still have that. I still have Cat Egyptian Titan on my mind. Can't lie about that. Like, what would those skills be? Oh, Hell survived this time? Hot damn. Ah, Cat dying. Just trying to save your life there. Trying. Lost it. Alright. Bubbled up. Nice. Let's jump it. There we go. Oh, these are sweep through. Thank you, Lex. I appreciate that. Let's push that grind along. Auto and go. Nice. Would Horde... I'm curious to get your guys' opinion on this. Would Horde melee resist or Horde range resist be a good skill? I mean, I feel like it would be because that's what they're there to do, right? They're there to overwhelm the forces. So what are your thoughts? Would Horde melee resist Horde and or could be one of the either or a mix of both or all melee or all ranged resist? Like, what are your guys' thoughts on that? Would you be interested in a Horde skill build that has either of those? I gotta pull anyway, so I guess I just might as well just do another one. Three-star. Mother. Yes. I was drinking some water. Maybe on bottled water. I know 1-star, it's fine. Just some bottled water. Prior to that, I was drinking a golden ale. That's all that the bartender told me. I said, what's on tap? He said, we got a golden ale, pale ale, and an IPA. And I said, I'll go for the golden. No idea what it was. Yes. Finally, a 3-star comes through. I'm going to save you, though. Use up that other 1-star. Actually, let's see. I'm going to auto over this and grab myself another bottle of water, in fact. This hotel room's fucking turning me into beef jerky. Alright. Nice. Nice. These lands are definitely going to grow. Where are we at now? 14,000? There we go. $4,000 more souls to Oakentour. Not Oakentour, Stormtaur. I got 3 more pulls off of the gems I have. I just really didn't want to spend it to finish this. Alright, so I'm at 14,000 now, right? Stormtaur is... Still got those there. I do have... Alright, so that's 1, 2, 3. That's 4 more pulls. Which... Ice, what's up? How long am I going to be streaming? I guess until I'm kind of bored of it. I've been going for about 2 hours and 16 minutes already. I got more portal stones. I've got more pulls to go. For me, it's only a little after 8-ish. 8:30-ish, so I'm not in a rush to jump off of here, so I might be going for just a little bit. Help out those people that are kind of late grinding. Keep the grind going. Alright. Another 1,800 gems in there, which put me at 89.31. Almost. That's almost. That's fine. Yeah. Okay. Might be just skirting by on this, tapping out the rest of my gems. I really don't want to spend money to finish out this Stormtaur event. It's just not worth it to me to actually have to buy for it. We'll see. I don't know. I don't know why I looked at troops force ahead, but I guess so. Ice, you just getting your grind started for this event right now, or what up? Bone wobble. What do you got here? Okator, Stormtaur, whatever game is dying. You could see it in the leaderboard. After 2.5 years of playing, it's getting old and rhetorical. I do not really. The game has a sense of staleness to it for sure, just a bit. And I think they're trying. They're really trying to do a few things to switch that up and change it up. What up, Ice? How's it going? Jumping in on Discord there. You there, bud?
Hey man, can you hear me?
I can, yeah. I'd be really interested to see if I'm actually going to pop my headphone in because I set up a new audio connection and capture for Discord. I'm going to throw a headphone in.
Nice.
Curious to see if it happens to maybe come through stream on a little better. So I'm going to do some testing with this. So I might be messing with a few buttons. Hopefully I don't screw you up at all.
You're good, man. Totally good. What's your sole goal for this event?
Sorry. Hold on. There we go. That sounds like you were coming through. All right, I'm good. You were coming through loud and clear finally on this. This worked flawless. So I'm sorry. I say that question one more time.
Nice. What's your sole goal for the event?
Stormtaur minimum for sure is what I want to get to. I really wanted to finish the event, but I don't know if I'm gonna honestly really push that far.
It doesn't seem like you're gonna have to with the present rankings.
Yeah, rankings are almost less of the. I mean, where are we at right now? We're at.
You guys Beta Soul, right?
Yeah, Beta Soul. So we're in rank 1 right now. I mean, the leaderboard itself is really sad. I don't think that this is really going to be even a 1 million. I think out of the fact that there's still 28-ish hours left to the event, I think it might barely break over 1 million, but I wouldn't be surprised if this event stays under 1 million for rank 1.
Totally. I mean, we're at 27 now in NTG Hammer.
Yeah.
And looking at my board, we have 7 finishers. Or that's only 18. I mean, this is the lowest, I think, out of all that I've seen for events. I mean, can you recall one that's been lower than this?
Off the top of my head, I mean, we've had some low ones, but I don't. I can't recall one that's ever been this deep into the event, and it's stayed less than a mil this deep.
And
So
this and it's a summoning type, technically.
yeah,
Even though
yeah,
it's not what we've all liked, but yeah, no, I listened to you guys stream. I hopped in for a few minutes the other day, but you guys had some good thoughts. You warmed me up to Stormtaur a little bit more. I obviously have Zeus, so it's not something I need, but I'm gonna get him. Dude, this is my lowest soul count I've ever done. I'm at 2,300. I'm gonna be getting Stormtaur,
yeah. I mean,
finishing 27. I
I,
mean, like that's a joke.
I mean, here's like the positive thing to take out of it. Is the fact that it's an event that so many people have sat out that it's like easy to actually go ahead and take those rewards and things like that. So it really is like it's pretty decent to walk away as a team, that if your team just kind of puts in almost any effort whatsoever, like
You get, yeah,
you get a
they're
reward
easy.
out of it. Yeah, it's really not all that bad. So
And the other rewards are actually, even if you don't get top 50, it's actually pretty solid. I mean, that you got the orb, right? And then you get gems. I mean, no one's
yeah,
losing this weekend other than DOT. I mean, or a natural motion. I mean,
yeah.
they're the losers of the weekend, not us as players, which is a
No,
rare,
yeah. I mean,
rare circumstance.
it really is. It's not. It's overall, it just really isn't all that great. I'm getting in on this and it's just missing it. But um, Delirious, over on Twitch here said, it's the Storm Tour isn't good. I don't argue like it. I don't think the argument really to the point of this event is whether or not this is it's kind of a poorly executed event. The fact that, especially that, given that one relic at the stretch goal is really deterring with that kind of melee resist to it.
Totally.
There have been some not great but viable points on why that relic isn't complete trash, but I don't. That relic isn't something that makes me want to push to finish the event, and that's where the problem is. Stormtaur, he's not a great Titan, but he's also not a terrible Titan. Like just
He's not terrible.
right,
Not terrible.
just
But I mean,
because
you're going to lose troops though if you're playing with him in any
yes,
type of land that's going to have some type of defense. I mean, PP lands, it doesn't matter, but having a land with a defense, I mean, you're going to lose maidens. There's no doubt.
yeah, he's gonna be one of those Titans that's gonna be niche Titans where you're like, you know what, I don't have this, so I'll use him. Especially when it might come to an event, it's one of those like I don't have Titan, but I have him, so he might help out with future events. For looking at it in big picture, not just players that have been around for a while, but for other players that have come into this game post Zeus, post Hell, post Thorhild, all these Titans we haven't seen that have been these fast raiders with maidens. We haven't seen Zeus in a while, so there's plenty of players that don't have a Zeus. So everyone's like, oh, he's second to Zeus. He's second to Zeus. Yes, absolutely. What you want to get done with Stormtaur, you could 100% go to your Zeus instead. It'll be more effective, more efficient. But there's plenty of players that don't have that need a Titan to fill that in. So
Yeah, they need that.
the one point that I make about this is just because this isn't the Titan that you need doesn't mean that this event is absolute shit. It just means that you've got an off weekend. Like we've got to put that picture. You've got an off weekend. You don't have to go for it. You don't need any of the relics that are in there. The only relic in there that I think is absolute shit is the very last one. But you've got the golden apple in here. That's a good one.
The golden apple is great. If someone doesn't have the golden apple, I think it's worth doing the event for that because it's so valuable on any maiden, buffing Titan you put it
Yeah,
on. They don't need to have an Omega. I mean, just that 20% crit and then the lightning damage is
exactly.
fantastic.
So even though Stormtaur he's not a meta shifting Titan. I think the hopes with the Minotaurs were set so high with the original Minotaur that Oakentor was a not as great follow up. Stormtaur is not as great of a follow up either. It kind of course, clearly a less follow up, but that doesn't mean that the event as a whole is one of those like screw it, like just throw it out the window. Now, the fortunate thing is there are so many teams and so many people that said screw it, we're not doing this at all. That actually made this event more valuable because now people have to compete less, getting a higher ranked event. This is really good for those teams that are normally ranked at 100 or lower,
Totally.
even
Now they can
50 or
get
less.
some type of viable Titan. I think for me, as I've processed it more, heard your guys' feedback, I think I'm gonna load all my Lightning Storm relics on it. And because right now, because I don't have a second Zeus, I only have one, and so I have them loaded with all my Premier Maiden relics.
Yeah.
But for those easy bonus cap lands, if I could drop those 4 Maidens and then have 12 Lightning Storm spells, with Midas Touch and Reinforced Grip, etc. I can have another easy, low expense cap, land Titan, attacking Titan. I think he actually might have some viability for me.
Yeah, it's this isn't one of those Titan that again is one of those like, oh, you have to, but it's one of those when you have them, you might sit back and just say, oh, that was easy. That actually wasn't that bad. That wasn't that expensive on me. It's a Titan that there's, like I said, there's a part of me that kind of wants to go, I think this might be a sleeper Titan. I don't know if I'm illogical in thinking that, but there's a part of me that kind of wants to be like, man, he might be a sleeper. But this is where this event is the good of it is this isn't it's not a shit event. Like this isn't a sign that DOT sucks. This is just one of those like there's so many players now that already have things that now they're starting to look at and be like, I already have this. I don't need that, and that's
we could truly pick and
you
choose
get to
at
pick and
this
choose,
point.
and there's nothing wrong with that. It's almost like players are upset that they can't give away their money this weekend.
I'm actually one of those, but it has been nice. I mean, for me, it's like I do enjoy grinding an event that's interesting. I wish I was more excited to play with him if he had some type of meat shield in him because I think he's one of the best looking Titans we've had in a long time.
Oh,
Personally, I
he's
think he looks awesome. I
looks
think
great.
the horns with the backlight. I think he's the best of the tours, even though his name's probably my least favorite. Um, he looks good, and I think I will play with him. In
He
the end,
does look
I don't think he's worth
his name definitely lacks creativity.
so bland, so bland.
Right? Like Oaken Tour, at least they weren't just like Tree Tour. They were kind of like, all right, we can play on this like Storm Tour. They just were just like,
Poison tour,
right,
toxic
right.
tour.
Like here,
Yeah,
they were just like Storm and Tour. Okay, that
so
makes sense.
good.
Whatever. But here is the part where this event actually overall is a good event. Is it goes right back to everything we said. This becomes so cheap, so easy, so viable for players that normally wouldn't rank so high. Those teams that don't get this shot, they have this shot, and they get things like a nice, at least at the worst case, they've got a pre-level Titan that they can use for a 4-star that they won't care about fusing away later. But
Totally.
on top of that, again, there's the Golden App. Morrock's necklace is a pretty nice relic. You have the Staff of Storms for anyone that missed out on that. That is a pretty nice
Yeah, if
relic,
anybody missed out on Zeus, it's awesome because it buffs those lightning spells, and
right?
so it makes capping a land actually super easy,
Ugh.
unless if it's a really big defense.
Those lightning storm spells are super, super effective if you're going offensive there. So like there are some things that you like. The negative things when the things that people are absolutely hating on this event for, when you look at them, they are extremely superficial DOT problems. That's all, and that's
And
okay.
I got to be honest, here in vintage and stuff, I understand. We want the game to succeed. And I think the frustration is wanting it to succeed more than the devs. They get paid to design this game. That's what it feels like in many ways. I know they would defend their passion with the game. It's just hard to see it uh, play out this way.
But here's where those again where I'm going to call that out as a little bit of superficial. The people that are saying these things, and I'm not trying to call out Vintage specifically, like he has very, very valid points, but the people that are rallying around that idea are the ones that are in the situation where they just don't need the things that are in this event. The people who are walking away with this Titan for minimal effort, minimal cost, they're sitting there saying, this really wasn't that bad. This is pretty easy on me. I don't feel like I've got to sit here and dump hours in and money in to actually get a pretty nice rank. Our team is sitting higher than it ever has, which is going to give us an orb that we never got, or 4,000 gems even, or going to give me a level 15 4-star Titan that's really nice to just kind of get started with.
Yeah, you're
The
totally right. I know if I was back on my champions team, we would all be losing our minds,
right.
staying up
Oh
till
my God.
close tomorrow night. 'Cause remember the first time we ever won our 4-star Titan? I mean, everybody was up until the bell rang,
I mean,
and it was just a blast.
let's look at this here just for a minute. The leaderboard names, like you've got your standards that are up high, but when you start looking at some of these, when you start getting down a little bit lower, there's a lot of these names that, I just kind of don't recognize. I'm not saying they're not normally up here, but there's quite a few teams that I think are up here in these top 50 that typically aren't sitting as high
Yeah, I
when,
don't recognize many of them, to
when
be
you,
honest.
yeah.
It looks like League of Gods made a reappearance. Have they reformed? Do you know anything about this? They're sitting at 35.
They're at 35. They were up a little bit higher at the beginning of the event, but I think they kind of like put in their effort and stopped. As far as the whole log thing, I, I've kind of kept my ear to it just a little bit, just because our other team is, our part of our family is part of that, the PB um,
You
family.
guys are aligned with PB.
There's a relationship because they're the Praetorian beasts, and
Uh huh.
there was a merger there that took place. So there's a relationship there with our alliances. They are
Okay.
they are
Okay.
considered part of it, but there's such a merger now that it's a little distant. Um, I say that because that has allowed me to hear a little bit of that internal talk. Um, I think the whole log thing, in my opinion, I've never really mentioned or said anything on it, but I think it kind of got a little out of hand at one point in time. It
Mm,
kind of was one of those, like, they've always been there, so we're gonna just straight up get aggressive and attack them and drill them down. And they fell, and that's okay. Like, it's difficult to maintain number one forever, and they fell. They've lost a lot of players over the time that they didn't have in the past. But at the same point in time, maybe some fairness to them is um, maybe they're just also not as interested in the game anymore with how long they've been holding. I mean, Log has been around since before the game went global,
oh, were
and
they really that old of an alliance?
they've been out here since day one, and they've been holding it since day one. And I'm fairly confident saying that they were a pre-global release alliance team. Um,
Wow.
so it's like they've been holding it for so long that you're not going to hold it forever. But as far as what happened and where they fell apart and they moved to server 2, like, I don't really know why any of that. I'm not going to speculate on any of it. It happened. All right, that's fine. Whatever team starts to take that next, they're going to become the next log, and everyone's going to want to eventually target them and rally on them and take them down and accuse them of hacking. I mean, log has been accused of. I'm not saying they are, but like, people have always said log hacks, log does gems, log does this, because they were just one, and that's what happens when you're number one.
Mm.
Whoever follows in after them is going to have to deal with that exact same pressure. So there's always going to be a log in the game.
I
What?
think I think from what I heard, I think somebody revealed it might have been D, because Drum was pretty tight-lipped about it. But I think it was the multiple teams attacking them. That's where it got frustrating.
That's and
They weren't just fighting one team.
yes.
It was three hard-hitting alliances, and so you're spending gems just to fight back. I think they just got tired of it.
You just got to get to, and that's where I'm saying it got a little aggressive, because eventually it got to the point where multiple teams on a server did rally up against it, and I don't care who you are, but um, one one alliance cannot hold off that many for long. They did it, I think, pretty
I
well.
was impressed. I thought they would. Once they saw everybody ganging up on them, I thought it was over.
And it's
But
what
I
it
think
is.
the best thing they did was when they named everybody Negan. That was just brilliant. I was like, that's the greatest troll of any time. Like when you get capped by Negan and it's everybody.
And it's everybody. It's
That was
so
funny.
it's a game, but so like that mentality of it, I think it kind of got it got aggressive. I'm not saying that it's bad or anything
Yeah,
like that, but it got aggressive, and a single team can only hold up against that for so long. That's just what it is. Um, and it's the fact that they even held their own for a while was I give them props for it. They went up against
yeah.
multiple teams. They were, from my understanding of it, I'm not. From my understanding is that they were fighting their fight pretty solo. But there were several teams that were their goal was to just finally take down Log, and um, they did it. They took down a god literally in this game, and kudos to them for doing it. But it took 3 years for that to happen. So. Uh,
That's
it's
impressive in any
impressive,
game. I mean,
extremely
that's so
impressive.
impressive.
So you gotta give it to Log for doing that too. You gotta give it to the other teams for just they did what they felt they wanted. They rallied. To organize an attack like that in the game too is it happens. So Delirious. Let's see. I got 3 random 4-star Titans randomly yesterday morning. Waiting for the Horde Summoner. I got 3 random 4-star Titans randomly yesterday morning. Delirious. I'm interested to know more about that and what you mean.
How does that happen?
I'm really curious to know huh? You got to explain that to me. How do you get 4-star Titans randomly? Please explain further. But you couldn't find any top 50 groups you really wanted Stormtaur, and you're with NTG. Did you not get into the team, or maybe you just missed out on hopping into that? I jump over. I ignored the YouTube chat for just a minute as well.
I
What
think I think for NTG,
is the boost
if
relic
you're not
switch?
able to meet the VP minimums, you won't hop on one of the teams. The VP minimums are not liked for a lot of people.
Yeah, yeah. Erica. Hey, Erica, how's it going? One thing he's got going for him is he is an infiltrator, so he can use the boost relics, right? Benefit anyone who doesn't have Loki. Yet again, another Titan we have not seen, a lightning infiltrator we have not seen forever. That if you didn't have him, again, or Thorhild for the Berserker, or Hell as a Berserker, like those quick Lightning Titans, Stormtaur could fill a gap that many players are absolutely still missing. I'll stick him right next to Siggy in my living room, Bone Wobble says, and for some players, he will be a bench warmer or fusion food. That's just fine. Mine's level 44, 2 Skeleton Relics, 2 Main Relics, still 0 True Blues. Nice. Game can't be sustainable if every week a better Titan comes out. I actually like a break from the must-have Titans. Exactly, Lex. Like, players, and this is just part where I've just got to call bullshit on the DOT community, not the devs, not Natural Motion. I'm in league with Logbone. Well, says this, they went to Masters because they were getting their rears kicked in Legends. I mean, yeah, they had a target painted on them, and everyone wanted them. And you do what you do. You do what you do for the best of your team, and that's what it is. But back to this event here. Game can't be sustainable if every week a better Titan comes out, and we experienced that a while ago, where it's like every week it was like, holy crap, this is the Titan, this is the
Yeah, it
the
got
meta chase,
expensive so fast.
and people were, again, this is my calling bullshit on the community. People were like, we need, give us a break, stop releasing these Titans, you can't keep changing the meta, blah blah blah. And it's like, I get it that it doesn't have to be a meta shifting Titan. There can just be a good level standing Titan, but if we see new Titans with new skill mixtures, there's always going to be some kind of a tilt that happens somewhere. But when we don't see a power shift, when we're like, oh, this Titan does nothing for me, he's not shifting a meta, he's not as powerful as I want him to be, I'm going to complain about that too. It's like, just give
I
it a
think if there was
rest.
one tweak, it's just one tweak. If he had a meat shield, I think all of us would be fine. I mean, that's just the thing. It's like if he had a meat shield, he's great. I would be using him more. Now he's just going to have a bunch of relics I don't use, and it would be nice to cap some occasional lands. So that's, I think, the overall disappointment.
That
For someone.
total, and that's the value. I think that's what he's missing. He's missing the meat shield. However, I'm gonna paint this out, and this is something I did in my last video. Is it's not difficult to add a meat shield to him. I did it without even trying. There's a relic that buffs Imperials and Storm Maidens that you can get. All I added was 40% health to Imperials off of one relic, one skill slot, and that offered you a boost to a meat shield.
Buffs, imps, and storm maidens.
I think I still have it on here. What did it? Let me see if I still have it equipped on my test account. But it gave a 40% health boost to Imperials, so I was able to easily, literally without thought. It was kind of an after effect that happened. Get that subtle meat shield effect out of them.
Interesting.
Let me go to it. So, to that point, I get it. When you're using Storm Maidens, you do need a meat shield, and had he had a better meat shield, I think he would have been a more effective Titan. So your point is extremely valid there, but at the same point in time, meat shields are expendable. So if you lose them all, it's not a big deal, right? Let me see. Titan, all element resist. Titan, that's not it. Was it steadfast? Storm Titan resist against poison? No, that's not it. Here we go. The Lost Stater. What? Yeah, the Lost.
Is that buff imps?
It's Omega Storm Maiden Critical, which is a big skill, 32%. I think that's actually one of the highest for the Omega
Okay, that's
Critical.
from the Zeus event.
So
Okay, I know what you're talking about.
So yeah, with that one, then you have the Imperial Health, and you have Titan and Spell Lightning damage, which isn't great, but the Titan side is in there.
I would have not put that on there. You know, that would because right now my Staff of Storms and my Lost State are just sitting.
The only reason why I went for that,
that's a great idea.
I went for that just because I was chasing the critical, and I was like, hey, wait a minute, the Imperial Health is on here. And the third slot is still like I prefer putting relics on Titans when I can benefit from all three skill slots. Like I'm not a big fan of using it just because of two or just because of one. Like I really try to maximize all three skill slots. But so all three of these add something to it. The last one, 40% Titan, is decent, and the Spell Lightning is whatever, not as much of a deal. Unless you're bringing those in, that's
so
fine.
For Stormtaur, I'll probably be throwing that Lost Stater on, Staff of Storms. Midas Touch, Reinforced Grip. He'll just be loaded with a bunch of storm spells.
Yeah, if you throw the Lost Stater on there and the Staff of Storms, then you're getting maximum benefit from the relic, and now you have more viable Imperial meat shields.
Because I've been waiting for Zeus to run again, just so I could put my lightning storm spells on something. Because Zeus, if you're using him, you want those maidens just ready to go. They have to be able to, have all those max maiden relics on them.
See, I love
Kronos.
Yeah, you do. I love playing Zeus with the spells. I just think that's an absolute blast. I know the build that I have is not one that's going to be, it's not going to melt out the defenses, quickly, or it's effective. It can get it done. But I love the spells. I just think they're so much fun to play with.
The other element too for Stormtaur is if you have the 5-star Night Whisper.
I do not.
It's going to add 30% troop damage. Which is a huge benefit.
Yeah, the 5-star certainly could be nice. I don't have the 5-star, and I don't even have it on my test account, so I wasn't able to really play with stats. But I mean, there's a number of relics that like I'm sure I could have used in a build, but my test account does not have everything. So it's Did you
throw the Banner of Storm on him?
I don't think I did, because again, I think that's one I don't have on the test. So that's the challenge, is the test account, like I can still only build it. It's like a regular account. I can only build it with what I actually have. And sometimes I'm missing relics that that I just never earned or have not yet come up in an event where they provide them for us to test with. If we want a specific one, we can request it actually. But sometimes I'm building it. I'm just like, let me see what I have in my inventory. Let me just roll with that, And I like that because to me, it's very realistic when I try my builds, because not every player has every relic. So sometimes you have to work with what you got. And any Titan can actually seem amazing. Why am I doing this? Can seem absolutely amazing when you build them on DOT database. But the problem is do you even have all of those relics,
I know. This is the beginning, which is kind of fun. I mean, Prometheus was throwing all these builds out of the most obscure relics that anybody that's been playing for maybe a year and a half would even have. Let alone those who've been playing for 3 years. And they actually released them, upon those requests, which is fun, like Wild Arrows and then Forest Bow. Yeah, we were able to get in that one relic event, which is awesome.
Yeah.
It's great. It's great having those. But some of those builds, I'm like, man, I have no idea what that relic is. We're saying to put on this Titan.
Well, like the other day during I think my live stream, like me, Conclusive Ninja, and Bo were all talking about things like Defender and Protector, and it's like those things haven't been around since the first like 3 months of global release, you know. So
I have no idea what you're talking about. Yeah, exactly.
those back in the day when the game first launched, Protector, Defender were two of the most popular, but also like shunned relics because it's like, oh, I got them, I don't need them. But then there was a point in time, like a year and a half into the game, everyone is like, give me Protector, give me Defender. Now they wouldn't serve a purpose really much whatsoever. They would have very niche opportunities, um,
Gotcha.
but it's it's one of those things that's like, if you got it, maybe you can find a use for it, maybe you don't. Extinction, I just noticed that they removed the 30% critical from Omega Storm Maidens.
On Stormtaur?
Um, he also boosts Storm Maidens with armor piercing and critical skills. No, that's his own. Summon Omega Maidens. It says extinction. I'm curious to know exactly what you mean. The mighty set Omega Storm Maidens deal 80% damage plus 30% critical. Where did you spot that they removed the 30% critical? Interested to know exactly what you mean by that. Jump back over here to Twitch and see what that is, because that up above me. Entering on a team set up before I was. Okay, gotcha. Delirious said he just missed out being able to jump on the team. I reported, but he got a Metano, a Theros, and Thorg.
Just randomly?
Yeah, Delirious. Like they like, were they as a gift package that like you had to accept, or were they like, did they just miraculously show up in your account? God, I'm so curious about this.
That doesn't make any sense at all.
No.
Metano? I mean, those are all three non-featured Titans. Metano was just in one event recently.
But Theros and then Thorg,
Yeah,
like
we haven't seen Theros in a long time.
Wide
Thorg,
stretch.
Wow, that's interesting, man.
It just appeared in his account in the hall. That is so bizarre.
Well, I'm gonna go check.
I just noticed that it's not on the Titan. When you go to the Titan information, it's not there. Well, the Titan won't show the Omega skills because those are just the flat, like those are just the skills that Omegas have. Like that's not committed to the Titan, so the Titan doesn't show Omega skills. What the Titan shows is his skills that then can also buff other troops. I'm kind of confused by what you mean there, extinction. But like you're just saying if I go to, I don't have him yet. I could pull up my test account if I need to look at this a little bit closer. But like if I just look at him, I see what you're saying. It's not included in the information of Stormtaur. Stormtaur summons Omega Storm Maidens with plus 80% damage and plus 30% speed, but have minus 20% rage. I see what you're talking about. It's not listed here in his description. Could be a discrepancy. This would not be the first time that we saw event information and like a Titan or extra text somewhere not include something. I doubt. We could check. I'll even try to confirm it with the dev team, but I'm gonna say I really doubt that they didn't, or they took away that 30% crit. And there's a big part of me that just feels like someone totally didn't copy all the text here. Like they just didn't type it all out. I mean, because these things are not system generated. Like these are people have to type out these information screens. Hence, we've had plenty of events that actually say text underscore event underscore name underscore reward is, it's like because someone didn't enter the text there. We'll keep an eye on. I'm going to report that to the devs. I'll definitely send it their way right now. And something tells me it's just a text thing. If it's not, then we can go ahead and try to, we need to punch someone in the face for it. But if you take away that crit from the Omegas, it's definitely that's a big power shift that would happen right there, in a bad way. So part of me honestly believes that that's just a straight up text error. Oh, yes, extinction. And the other part is, and it's been reported to the devs. I spotted this honestly in the very first overview video that I dropped, and I flagged it right away. Is the fact that his resist is not showing up properly. Either the text is wrong or where the skill is being applied is wrong. Um, Oh, Ice, dude, thanks for jumping in for as long as you did. I'm glad that you actually did because you allowed me to also test my Discord, and that audio was coming through very nicely. Like the volume levels were pretty much spot on. So thanks for jumping on. I appreciate you adding some thoughts and all that good stuff to it. So, the 3-star on here. Do I have another one to go with it? Another relic? That 3-star really kind of came in clutch for me right now because I needed a nice. I thought I was going to get another 4-star. Really happy I got one 4-star. Let's see, 2-star. All right. Um, but yeah, so we'll find out. Hopefully, we'll hear something on Monday. Um, and if either one of us SPPs hear it, or before the live stream, we can address it. Hopefully, if it's not been addressed by one of us, then the devs will address it on the live stream. So we'll just see how that goes. Michael, yo, what's going on? How's it going, bud? Just doing my grind. Been at it for a couple hours now. We'll see. Just kind of going. There's people watching, and I got souls to finish. Figured might as well keep it going. So let's see. I'm checking over here for a minute. Hey, you don't have a name, but what's going on? 4218054081. How's it going? You know, welcome to the stream over there on Nemo. Glad to have you hanging out there and just playing some DOT, just kind of grinding it out, getting the soul action going. All right, this YouTube's acting stupid as hell. I gotta swap the thumbnail on this second one. I gotta kind of create a that way you can distinguish between the two. Didn't kind of just went live, didn't really set up anything new. Oh God, come on. Let's see. Do we any of these guys pop up? Oh. Let's just scan around for a hot minute. That's the alliance I was just at. I'd like to get some quick ones in. Let's try and spot some of these guys, but no, you're defended. Let's see. What do you got going on in chat? Very small. Anchored lands. There you go. Level 23s. All right, we'll take that. A little better Titan XP. All store maiden relics except one, which is 60% critical, and that is all that appears on Omega Maidens. All right, Extinction. If you've done some testing on that too, then I will eat my words on. Hopefully that's well. I still hope that it's just that. But if you've definitely done the test and that skill's not showing up, then, like I said, flag it. It's an issue, Definitely a major problem. Why are these guys all the way back here? You should go over here. And hopefully get that addressed. So I haven't really heard anyone else mention that, which is what I'm saying is good spot by you. I'm gonna just so right now I'm just gonna make sure I punch it in now. Let's see. Well, that's all right. I disconnected from Discord. Oh fuck. What are they doing? Jesus. Hmm. I kind of want to do a test here. We're gonna run a little test. You got a video of it, very nice. Have you tested other Titans that are Omega Storm Maidens? I want to run a quick test here. Who else is Zeus is Omega Storm Maiden? I didn't look at Morok's stuff yet. Let's see. If I bring in a level 1, right? He has troop, spell damage, personality, storm spell. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to bring in Zeus. We're going to do just a quick battle with Zeus. I've got no relics on him. So Omega Storm Maidens should get that 30%, right? Just making sure. +1 lightning storm spell, lightning titan, troop spell damage. There's no critical from him whatsoever. Let's see if that 30% pops up on his. Oh shit! Wait, was there no? Was there? Damn it! Does he have it? One thing I didn't look for was to see if I actually had a fucking Omega Maiden unlocked here. God damn it! God, like a dumbass. Does that first skill even have Storm Maidens in it? Omega Maidens? God damn it. Sometimes I don't pay enough goddamn attention. Alright, that's fine. Ah, son of a bitch. Don't even have an Omega Maiden to pull in. What a dumbass. Yeah, I'll all right. Really? There we go. All right. Let's try this again. That was a very, very poorly ran test. So he's going to be a bad test. Son of a... I could do this on my test account. I'll run this on my test account. I'll run some tests and see if we can kind of get that addressed for sure. I looked at everything. I was looking for the crit, and I didn't even pay attention to if I even had an Omega Maiden to bring in. It was a real dumbass move right there. Let's be honest. I wish they. Again, I'm gonna go back to something I said earlier. I wish they had a button up here during setup that you could just like hit to like cluster your troops together. I don't care if it was in a basic square or triangle or circle or goddamn infinity sign. But I would love to just be able to cluster my troops together. It'd be fantastic. Zero relics and zero critical for store maidens. I was wondering why my maidens were having a tough time happened to them. Is that intentional or was that by accident? What's going on, bud? SMC player coming by. I'm playing. Actually, just poked my head over in the Discord. So you guys still talking about Hurricane and some effectiveness, things like that. I could be just behind on the chat and haven't checked in a good hot minute, but I think I'm gonna get back in. Maybe do some more SMC this week once I get home. Just doing. God, these guys are just standing around. What the? Come on, hell, do something. Do something. About time. Jeez. Let's see. That's great. So I got to take a look. I got to double check on. Let's see, 200 souls at a time. I got to get going on it. And Jam, I just saw your comment in there. Yeah, just got to get this going. Let's cluster. All right, Panthers, do something fruity. Man. I don't know where these guys are off to. I hate this map and how they just kind of go. At least that side's dead. That width. That's what she said. All right, let's do a soul check-in. It's been a while since we actually popped over there, saw our progress, where it's going, where it's at, how we're doing. Get a milestone of where we're at. We just broke over 3 hours for the stream, so we'll see. Are we sitting at a good point? God, that other stream I did the other day, right? It was like 4 hours almost, and it took forever for YouTube to freaking process that. Drove me crazy. I'm not gonna lie. That was kept waiting for stats, kept waiting for stamps. Wouldn't happen. Nemo TV Sikandar, you followed the stream. Um, Thank you very much. You follow me and I'll follow back. I don't really do follow for follow, especially on Nemo. I like to really watch the creators that are putting out good content. So I really appreciate you coming by and following the stream. If you really enjoyed it, that's what I really look for. That's what I respect. So um, I'll come by. I'll definitely Sikandar, come check out your stream content, your channel. If you're putting out some good stuff, I'm absolutely very happy to follow you over there. But I'm just I don't do follow for follow. I prefer to get in and find creators that are putting out content the same that I like. So if you make good content, you'll catch me there in a heartbeat for sure, bro. And let's see, what are these? Oh, why am I looking? Let's take a pause. Take a time out. Ooh, so close. That is so close there. 17,391. Uh, Rank 1, doing really good on it. 894. Our kind of distance there is kind of, I think, shrunk down actually. Like, where were we at the start of the stream? I felt like we had a bigger gap. We're at 74,000. Maybe it's climbed. Maybe we were at 50 something when we got started, but I thought it was a little bit bigger. It's all good. Um, so close. I want to take a look at Morok, and we're gonna pick up. We got Staff of Storms. Got our gems. Kind of give me a little extra, and Stormtaur is next. I need about 700 more. What do we have left on that relic? Let's come in and raid this one. We got 3 uses at 200. Oh, it put us so close to Stormtaur. Anyone else grinding? I know you guys are out there. You guys are doing this event, Soul Grind, with me as well. Give me a quick chat update, guys and girls. Let me know. Like, are you close to the milestone you set for yourself? Are you getting there? Like, what's your progress looking like right now? Give me some updates. Like, you guys are seeing me grind. I want to know. I'm here grinding with you guys too, and you seeing my progress. You're seeing us go. You're getting the hustle. I'm sitting here just talking BS. And like, give me a status update, guys. Where are you at? Like, are you at the point you want to be? What is your goal on this event? What are you going to? Are you stopping at Morok? Has anything changed your mind to make you want to go a little further in this event whatsoever? You know, let me know. I'm looking forward. Keep my eye on the chats here and interested to see what your guys' progress is. My fellow dudes and dudettes. Getting closer. I don't want to go up against Imperials. They take too long. This will be fine. Oh, mother, I keep dropping my goddamn caps. All right. Let's see. What do we got? Boom. 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 Got it. Why do those Storm Maidens sound so manly? Oh, maybe that's the Panthers I hear. Yeah, this will be good. All right, this will be was 246. I'm gonna be like, man, at this game, server went down right for a hot minute uh, yesterday. Better not, better not shut itself down on me tonight. Let me get to Stormtaur. Let me just get there. We got this. Lost the land, man. I had that set up. Maybe have to put some work back in on this. Come on now. Let's choose a different land. Come on. Of course, your smallest land, but you got Kronos on it. Just give me something. Don't want to go up against Imperials right now. Looking for something quick. And you guys are all decked out. God damn it. Here we go. Come on. Give me something. Just something I can work with. Easy. All right. What do we got? This is our last one. 200. We're going to be just shy. I want you to come on back this way. There we go. All right. So close to Stormtaur. Let's get this. Let's pick this up. Let's see what skills we get on him tonight. And for the hell of it, let's throw in another epic token pull, huh? I don't think I've got any DG pulls, do I? Oh, I got a DG pull. Don't want to do that. Don't want to save it. I don't know. Kind of like saving up those DGs until I can do like a whole group of them, but I'm kind of feeling celebratory. Boom, boom. All right, we got to just do a quick screenshot. How do you land perfectly? I didn't even see that math perfectly at 18,000 here. Pretty nice, pretty nice. All right, let's go get him. Let's pick up Stormtaur. I'm excited. He's not a great Titan. Talk shit all you want, but let's pick him up. Deadly and Loco, I'll go through and count them because I still have all of them. So we'll take a look and see what we have in just a second here. We'll count up everything we did. I'm going to deselect those so that way we know that they'll show up in the inventory. I haven't ended up fusing any of those away. Boom, let's go get Stormtaur. Where's he at? Let's see. I love his art, so I am excited about him. Stormtaur. Bring it on in. Broseph, here we go. Love that. Freaking aggressive. He is one badass looking Titan. I think out of all the tours, he straight up might be one of my favorite. I wish we had a setting that we can hide all of the outside stuff and see just the Titan, you know? Like, I hate that the letters overlap him. Like, I just want a straight up full script plus full on landscape like that. Like, that'd be a sweet background. All right, let's take a look at these skills. Titan critical and Titan lightning damage. Storm made critical, Storm made armor piercing, right? Storm, Titan health, lightning resist. Titan critical, Titan lightning. I'm happy with the Titan lightning damage because that X skill is a massive percentage, 135%. Titan critical, I'm also not disappointed in. We got the Storm Maiden AP and Storm Maiden critical down there as well, you know. So, like, I mean, just looking at that, like that, honestly, that really doesn't. It's just not a bad. It's not a bad. It's not a great Titan. It's not a bad Titan, you know. We'll see. I legitimately might play around with Stormtaur and see really what he's capable of, and I might put a little because I've got higher troops on this account. My test account only has like 16, 17s, but I've got my 20, 21s on here. I might play around with that and see what we can do. So I like those skills. I'm not disappointed in that skill right there. But let's take a look. Loco here at the relic so you can see exactly what this event cost me to get here. I started out at about 40,000 ish gems. So you can see it definitely cost me, about 40,000 gems to get here. I had 0 tokens to start with. So I didn't have any rollover tokens to pull the relics whatsoever. So everything I got from here came from either the event or I did buy with the gems. So I did get 1 4-star, which was a massive saving grace for me. I picked that up on the stream. So 1 4-star. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 3-stars. So that's 5 relics in total so far. All right, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 2-stars. So that's 16 relics in total so far. Plus, let's keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's 26, 11, 12, 13, 29 relics in total in order to finish this for the cost of about 40,000 gems plus everything that came from the event. So all the tokens, all the gems from there, I have used up in order to get to Stormtaur. I've got about 5,000 gems remaining. So, I mean, like if I really wanted to push it, 19 hours until those expire, it's all good. If I really wanted to push it, I got 2 more pulls in front of me. So I could push past Stormtaur and go that extra 1,000 for his armor. I still got a day and 4 hours to go. I might try to just do portal stone refreshes and collect those 14 at a time. It's a lot. I mean, it's less than 100 attacks, but if I can put the time in and actually grind that out. I've got the 110 portal stones up top, so I really don't know math, guys. But I got to get my freaking calculator out for this. If I've got 1,000, I want that relic, and I'm doing 14 at a time. It's going to cost 72 attacks. So, I don't even know what I've done in total so far. Only interested in me. I've done 158 attacks so far. So can I do 71 more tomorrow? I might do at least one. Maybe I'll cash in my last 4,000 gems just to get to that relic. I think I might end up doing that, but I'm happy. Personally, I am happy with my Stormtaur roll. It's not a bad. I honestly don't. It's not a bad skill roll to me. He's not a terrible Titan. He's not a Zeus. He is not a Dominator. He's not going to be my Kronos or Valorn or Minotaur killer. But it could be fun to play with, and that's why I play these fucking games. I play to have fun. I don't always need to be the best, the fastest. It's just he looks fun. He's a fun character. I've got the Omega Storm Maidens. I enjoy playing with Storm Maidens. I actually might play with him a little bit and see where he takes me. We'll see. Verdict. I'm going to call the verdict out on this one and see. And just kind of play around for a little bit. Very interested to hear more about your guys' opinions. If you pick up Stormtaur, if you guys are at the point in time where you pick up Stormtaur, I definitely want to know what skill build you get. Throw it in the comments down below. What did it take you guys if you went for Stormtaur? That's where I've ended tonight. What did it take for you to get here? Took 29 relics for me. Got lucky and had a 4-star. Had 4 3-stars as well. So I can't really complain on that one. Very interested to know where you guys continue to stand on this event and what it's taken you to get to your milestone, especially if it's Stormtaur. What was your investment to get there so far? And are you happy with your Stormtaur roll? Let me know. Like I said, hit the comments down below, guys. I'm going to start wrapping this stream up. Thank you very much to everyone that's watched and tuned in throughout the live stream. Always appreciate the support you guys offer just by the viewership. Also, I've got a big shout out for these guys right over here in the donations, right? Everybody that's chipped in and supported the stream over forever. Always going to give you guys a shout out right over there. Thank you very much. Again, Abel for being one of the most recent subscribers to the channel. Thank you very much for that. You'll hang up there until someone else subs and kicks you off of that leaderboard right there. You can always check out all of my content on all of the networks I stream and upload to right there at gamingjaeger.weebly.com. And make sure that you guys, if you haven't already, follow me, subscribe on YouTube, ring that little bell. Twitch, make sure you go ahead and drop a follow. Mixer, I'll be going live there again one more time because I just have to update my safety video. I got to do my safety video training, apparently, which is all good. Kudos to them for trying to keep streaming a nice, healthy environment. I respect that. Nemo as well, if you've never checked that one out. You can always check out Nemo if you're looking for some other content. And hit me up on Discord, Twitter, or Instagram, some of my biggest social active places. Of course, I'm also online for anyone that uses that. But yes, Frantic, I started the stream saying that I actually completely agree with Godan's perspective on his most recent video. I'm in complete alignment with him on that one, quite honestly. It's some good overall thoughts, good overall comments. It's kind of what I was saying in my redemption video for Stormtaur that I uploaded a few days, because I'm not gonna lie, like I hated Stormtaur. I not hated, but I hated on. I threw some shade his way in my very first look, and I said, yeah, I don't know if I really gave him a fair chance. I want to do this again. I'm going to give him some meat shield. So I gave him a redemption video, and Godan and I share our thoughts and similar feelings about him in that one. So, again, big shout out to everyone who's dropped in, chatted with me throughout it. I try to name y'all, but if I can't name y'all, many of you Ice dropped by in the Discord, so thank you very much, bro, for hanging out with me there. And to everybody else on Twitch, Nemo, and YouTube, thank you very much. Start wrapping this one up. It's my Stormtaur right there. I'm digging them. I like them. But guys, I appreciate it. It's been 3.5. I owe you this. I'm gonna give you guys one more. End the stream. We're gonna do. Nope, wrong button. We are gonna do one more epic token pull. Let's finish on a high note. Come on, 4-star. Hit it. If you're a 2-star, we're gonna finish this on a sad note. But get it. At level 23 star. Look at that. That's healthy food. When it's a 3-star, I'm not disappointed. You're not a 2-star. That's all I care about. So 3-star level 20 food. Boom. All good. But that's it. Leave it there. Do I have anything else I want to pull? Not right now. Do I want to do DGs? Not on this video. Maybe next time. But again, appreciate it, guys. I'm Jaeger. I'm signing out. Catch y'all later.